That's what we're doing here.
Boys, lads, ladies and gentlemen, it is NUEL Winter Top 8. It's the final final competition. We have our last contenders, and this is where we walk away with the ultimate winner of Winter. I am joined by Elixir and CJ today on the casting couch, and maybe Lemons later. Who knows? How are you doing?
Doing all right. Stressed.
I'm stressed up by all these intros, to be honest. They're always just... I can never tell where he's coming from.
That's because I don't know either. Look, okay, boys. We got some stellar games today, though, and we're starting things off with a repeat match. It's Browboy versus SB. How many times have we seen it? How many times has it been awesome? And we get to see it once again.
I think the answer is every time, and it's always awesome. They're the 4th and 5th seeds coming in here, so they're naturally the most evenly matched just by the seeding, and they've got characters that they don't have a clear advantage over each other. Browboy, I imagine, will be on the Ness and SB on the Robin as usual, so they've both got meaty hits as well as really interesting projectiles to match up against each other, so it's an interesting matchup.
Oh, we're going into game. Right, transition. The battle is about to start. We're also figuring out what's happening with... was it BMW that wasn't able to play this week?
Yes. Yeah, BMW got the late work call.
Which is, it feels bad, man. Yeah, so he's dropped out, so I think we're trying to get MMJ in. And figuring out what his seeding will be, all that sort of nonsense. But whilst the admins figure that out, we have got our round 1 of the day, and it is Browboy versus SB. This is the Ness versus the Robin, which we've seen, like I said, so many times, and it is constantly back and forth. It's about the offstage, it's about the onstage. Watch for the Psy Magnets, watch for SB with the sword. Those are the key ingredients when it comes to cooking success in this matchup.
And also playing around all of those cooldowns as well. Like SB got some really solid aerials, but only whilst that Levin sword is up. Whilst that Levin sword is down, that he does like to use it a lot. That will be Browboy's chance to get in.
I'm really just watching to see who's going to spend more of this match on fire, personally. They both can play around it so heavily and get so much off potential catch with that. I like Browboy going for a neutral B combo at this point.
Yeah, the advantage of Arcfire, of course, is that you can use it to ledge trap versus the PK Fire, but then PK Fire can combo into like a grab back throw, which obviously is super strong for Browboy.
Very low. Oh, the reset, but not enough.
Yeah, one of the downsides to coming to this stage, you don't have as much headroom to get that bounce off and get that second PK Thunder. So it's a interesting choice if they chose to strike here. You got to wonder which one of them made the final decision that took us to this stage.
I believe SB was higher seed, right?
Yeah.
Or was it a rock, paper, scissors sort of situation? How'd you do rock, paper, scissors online?
Well, you just go with higher seed, usually.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I imagine that, this is a pretty thin stage. Browboy's back throws are going to be very deadly at this point, so there's definitely upsides, and I mean, picking stages purely around the potential of pineappling it can restrict somewhat when there's plenty of other good things about the stage for Browboy, so I don't think he's gotten the sore end of the deal stage-wise by any means, though of course he did get pretty unfortunately punished by that in the first stock.
Now, that said, Robin doesn't slouch with the back throw either. She's got a surprisingly strong... A lot of characters actually in this game have a surprisingly strong back throw.
Yeah, we saw it on display right there. Browboy, he's got a lot of work to put back into, catch his way back into this game, 89% up, but overall I think he's not afraid of going in. Maybe needs to worry about the Levin sword punishes.
Yeah, conveniently was actually watching him get some practice yesterday. He was playing against a player from Stoke-on-Trent that's pretty well known in our community, Ash. Was playing on his stream, getting that grind in, so I know that he's been practicing. More than happy to deal those low percent combos to make this game pretty much even.
This is a best of 5, it's worth mentioning. The entire bracket will be best of 5 this time round rather than the usual best of 3 prior to finals. So there's a lot of games for these guys to work with here, and every time they do go against each other is so back and forth that I absolutely expect some sort of a game 5. But it is worth mentioning, I believe the track record is that Browboy has won the last few.
You know the overall lifetime set count?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying... I need to get my spreadsheet up, but I've not got it right now, so I'm not
Where's
going to
Ricey
make
at?
up statistics. That is a good question. Where is Ricey? Please be in chat.
Ricey's still sitting in the LCQ where he belongs.
Oh boy, feels bad for him. Proud Boy's brought this all the way back. He's actually now in the lead after being 90% down. He has been working his ass off to get this one back in tow.
Nice gentleman there, just putting Ness back off stage and in this sort of recovery position, but now we're running out of resources here.
The down
Starting
B
in Ness.
really does feel like a bit of a something that can skew the matchup because you can get so much value out of predicting where Robin's going to throw. The up smash cleans that stock up pretty much even down to first stock. But as I
Speaking
said,
of predictions,
down B's so good for Ness here.
and the hitbox as well, in addition to stalling, just a little bit of extra shield pressure. Not that Ness needs all that shield pressure, but when you're respecting that grab option, we get the drag down there. You can't really find an opportunity to swing if he's mixing up those side magnets on shield.
Just kind of spacing out the yo-yo. He's using that a lot at the ledge, but his SB is someone that we've known for recovering very smartly and always finding his way back to the stage somehow. But of course, he has been going low almost every time, and the Ness yo-yo is such a strong punish for that kind of that option every time.
What I want to see is, will SB roll in from the ledge again next time? Because he's rolled in the last 2 times and has been punished 50% of the time. But I want to see, will Browboy be keeping that in the back pocket, that knowledge, to maybe plan ahead?
Browboy got a lot of health back from the Psy Magnet there as well.
It's crazy how long his stocks go. And you see another roll in from the ledge there, because Browboy is always like positioned so close to that ledge to try and snipe before the hitbox comes in.
Nice.
That was some DI.
Raven Sword coming in clutch there for SB taking game 1.
I will say that was some Lemons DI if I've ever seen some.
Wow.
Jeez.
I mean, went
We're
straight up.
Smack about the second seed. Come on now. Who is against Lucretio off stream, so good luck to him.
Ah, yes. I forgot that we do live in a universe where Lemon's a second seed. And Lucretio just barely scrapes in at 7th. Just barely.
Yeah.
Surely, oh man, the LCQ qualifying them as 7th and 8th seems really odd. Because you do have
it's the
case
downsides
where-
to not reseeding.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like we could just do a reseed there based on prior knowledge.
You could do a reseed, but then you also have like the sort of weird loop where it's, if someone chooses to not play all the weeks and then comes through LCQ, they sort
have
of
no
should
idea.
be penalized for
Yeah.
not playing for all the weeks.
Yeah.
And honestly, the way that seeding works anyway, if they get a bad seed like 7th or 8th and they beat 1st or 2nd, they get 1st or 2nd's seeded bracket anyway. So it pretty much evens itself out round 1. Really what it is if you are playing in regular season, 1st and 2nd are not where you want to be. Unless you feel super confident. Actually, you want to be 1st. You never want to be 2nd.
Yeah.
Because 1st you get 2nd place at the LCQ and you're like, I can beat that person. They got 2nd. They didn't even win the LCQ. When you get 7th and you got to beat the person that literally did the best last week, after all of the people in bracket got a whole week of just like chilling, that is never where you want to be.
I really want to see Lucretio versus Weege. We have no idea how good they are against each other.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess I imagine we will see that matchup at some point, given that those are two, probably we would say that the favorites going into today, I think it's fair to say. So I would be surprised if we don't see that matchup at least at some point. Though we do, of course, still have game 2 of Browboy versus SB unfolding in front of us for now.
You know, definitely the closest thing we have to like a rivalry between players in this online circuit.
Either that or Focus Miss Weege, but rivalries don't tend to be as one-sided as that. So yeah, I would agree. Browboy, SB, wonderful to see.
In that specific scenario, in the context of the NUEL, I think Focus Miss and Weege have been going at each other, and it's very much like the Nemesis Challenger kind of anime arc from Focus Miss there.
Although it's nice to see like you know, the other parts of Konoha, you know, not the Squad 7, but you see like the Squad 8 guys. It's like, oh yeah, these characters, these are fun for a couple of episodes. It's nice to see these guys, you know, hashing out their own, you know, their own story where they are the protagonists.
We're all the protagonists of our own sets.
Exactly.
I love Naruto.
Keep it even.
Good job, Ollie. That was a good reference.
No promise. I contributed, guys.
Perfect. Well, at least this game 2 has stayed relatively even so far while we were just ignoring it. They've kept it as a 2-stock game just for us.
You know, just bringing it back to we're at Smashville on a 2-stock game. I'm feeling some Wii U vibes.
We unfortunately had another slight pineappling for Browboy in stock 1, so that's gotta feel bad for him if this is becoming a pattern throughout this set.
I will say, when I watched him play against Ash, he didn't actually get that recovery at all on stream, so maybe it's just he's in a rut recently and hasn't been able to land it.
It's the pressure, dude. It's the real final pressure. Oh, hold up.
How does
SB got caught
matches
double jumping.
generally go against Ash? Also,
I mean, Ash was playing whatever he felt like. I believe he was playing Wario for the most part.
Oh, this time? He gets it.
Oh, get up attack into the arc. Gonna cost him that stock. Now, keeping it nice and even. They're basically just taking turns, just doing like ridiculous amounts of damage to each other. Tries to end that. And Browboy, come on.
There we go.
Hey.
The live progress.
And SB going for a neutral edge, just taking the safe damage, doesn't commit to the down air. And now that the 11 sword is gone, nice recatch there.
These games just feel like they're entirely decided by who gets that last finisher on the last stock.
Nice.
And it does seem like right now SB definitely has Browboy's number for this game. Is keeping the pressure consistent. And, ooh, cheeky. And I don't... Okay, SB does have the 11 sword back now, so he does have to be very careful with these air-to-airs.
The fires stacked on top of each other.
How much percent does...
a little lazy with it, maybe.
Edmund's the Eye Mark II.
Yeah.
Boogaloo.
That's going to be 2-0 up for SB now. Looking like he might make this set a lot closer than we imagined. Or a lot less close, I should say, than we imagined.
He was powering up off stream, you know? He was coming back after the training arc.
Yeah.
It's like, you may have been getting more screen time, but I'm going to show you what the fruits of my training.
So, MMJ's straight taken the spot of BMW by the looks of things, yeah, off stream?
Yeah, it does make sense. He was the 7th seed, well, he was 7th place in the overall season.
Yeah.
And 3rd in LCQ, so...
Yeah, it fits in pretty nicely there.
Someone else that I'm curious to see how their performance is in the bracket, Lasaga.
I am so hyped for Lasaga, dude. I'm so glad he made it in.
Shocking to see him manage to get in after... how many times is he like 3 stocks to 1 versus MMJ in losers finals of the LCQ? It's crazy.
Yeah, you know, like when you see a character have like plot armor, you know, you've got focus miss on stream and this man's just like, oh, I'm not allowed to lose. MMJ's like the opposite. Like he went to the same shop to get that plot armor and he got the defective unit and he's doing everything right and just gets handled at the last second. Actually looking like the comic relief character.
Right.
We're going to the edgiest stage on our legal stage list.
We can't get any Ness recovery shenanigans on here, I believe, due to the walls coming up the side, so maybe...
Yeah, depending on the angle, he can get a really nice bounce, but that would have to require him to go, like, horizontal. First hit of net.
There's that roll on, dude, but it wasn't Browboy's.
Oh, no.
That's the start you want to make a comeback in this set.
Yeah, absolutely. With it being match point for SB already, he could have walked away with a 3-0. It's going to be much more difficult now after that.
We were talking about those roll-ins from the previous games, how I was wondering if he was going to make the download. Maybe he just had the dial-up connection. The Earthbound, they might not have the fastest internet speed, but he finally has that file downloaded and is starting to put some decent work on the board.
Playing on that edge room doesn't really have to go.
Oh, Ediorem is, yikes.
Truly cursed. Oh, dude, he had the read again, but wasn't quite there with the right option for it.
Okay, good DI this time.
Making sure to live, extend that stock to at least triple digits.
That's what we want here. He's got basically the full stock lead in his pocket now. Does go down to the back here, though.
90% built. So still a very, very deep, very, very good lead. And with that 11 sword expired, it's not like SB is going to be able to challenge for as much damage. Doesn't get the tail of the PK Thunder though, so SB going to get a free recovery. And once again, another roll on.
Can he catch him off stage? Yes, he can.
Again.
Very, very nice. I think that was what we've been expecting Bravo to be going for constantly, but this is the first time it's actually connected. But it did take him 170 before he actually managed to get that down smash off. But with a full stock lead, I don't think he's too worried about it. It's better late than never.
Yeah. We've got the recoveries on deck, we've got the missile connections, we've got down smash at ledge. He's leveling up in every way right now, and it's all up to SB to try and find his way back into this one. He's got some good damage. Ooh, another back air to connect. Can he finish it off though?
He's making some good use of that sword. Again, it's one of the things I said at the start of this set. It's one of the main tools which he can utilize to win. It just works for him. He slaps that golden sword right in the face of Browboy, and he doesn't seem to have much of an answer a lot of the time in the air. And it's what won a lot of the previous matches for him. And now he's going to have to make excellent use of it to try and finish this set off.
As much as I would like to disagree with the choice of forward throw there, SB recognized that he didn't have the Levin sword on deck, so wasn't able to go for that down throw up air situation. Tries to go for a re-grab there, but doesn't respect that there hadn't been a full second pass.
There's something we keep seeing. Oh wait, you go.
Nice. I really love how Browboy is using his aerials, just when he's flying around SB all the time when we're in neutral here and just throwing stuff out, and it's so hard for SB to avoid getting hit by at least one of them, and he's got like minimum 2 or 3 hitboxes to get hit by, and the down smash does at least clean up at the end.
169% on that, the least healthy stock possible, but Ness playing with some energy. So at the very least, not going to see a 3-0 and a virtual handshake. We will have a somewhat competitive game on our hands.
Is this the start of a run back potentially for Browboy? Browboy gang, well, one person is in the chat from the Browboy gang, you know, reminiscent of Chris Packett gang, but not quite as enthusiastic.
It's unfortunate the Birmingham boys aren't here to support their sole representative here in this singles format.
Where's MMJ from?
MMJ is from BCU.
Oh, right. That's, I mean, counts as Birmingham, right? Surely.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
I
meant
representatives
like, proper
of
UOB.
I got you.
Yeah. You know, Geobreaker, a good friend from the Unifighting Games Discord. He's usually in chat whenever Browboy's on stream. So noticeably absent from chat currently.
Here's a question. How many of the representatives today are from above the M25?
Well, the M25 is pretty stacked as a region, as obviously everyone does know. Right.
Birmingham's above it. Warwick's above it. Where else are these?
I don't think so.
It's more like west of it, I guess.
I mean, I've got to join the honorary Browboy gang as a Midlands person myself, so I'm gonna...
Where's Brighton?
Who knows, dude? Is Brighton even real? Has anyone ever been there?
No, I'm not actually entirely sure it exists.
It has a nice pier, but it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Lads, there's a game going on.
There is indeed. They're keeping it even.
Yeah.
No, they're playing this.
Smash Ultimate Special. The buffer air dodge at ledge.
The worst bit about that is if he was intending to use that air dodge, he should have been holding up, because that Ness's down smash is not going to stage spike you. It's either going to kill you straight up, kill you off the side, or you're going to hold, it's going to chip you and you're going to hold up in order to air dodge up. So if SB is trying to do that option select in the one hope that he gets the stage spike and can tech it, he really needs to hold up in that situation, just in case that happens.
Nice ledge trap there.
Yeah,
you know, he rallied from it, so only 32%. That's, I thought that was going to be a second up air to completely even things up.
A notable absence from Game 3 was any Browboy SDs at ledge, so, I mean, that's kind of what I'm looking for here. We're on Town and City, and the possibility is there. Of course, there's a lot more space for Browboy to utilize without having to put himself in a recovery situation if possible.
Yeah, what was interesting as well was Unova Pokemon League isn't necessarily that different in platform layout compared to Pokemon Stadium. So of the choices to go to, I guess he just decided that he wanted that platform layout from PS2, but wanted to minimize the chance of SDing. Because at the very least with the wall, you can still get it, it's just hard. Whereas Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2, you are pretty much donezo.
Yeah, I mean, potentially the fact that the platforms in Unova are just that much higher, it maybe saves you from some of Robin's toolkit when she's below them. I'm not certain though, I can't say that for sure.
I do like using this Town and City platform in order to change up whether he's going to recover to the ledge or just float. So that top gets caught by the Levin Sword thrown up that far ahead.
Does this kill? No. Still center of stage, so...
Oh, that'll do it.
I'm not entirely sure what happened to him there. It looked like he was trying to get off of the platform but got stuck. And wasn't trying to hold down in case he fell through the platform. Have seen it happen to quite a few people.
That's something we've consistently seen. Watch for it every time the Arcfire comes through. SB runs in with a grab, and the timing gets ever so slightly changed each time because Brow Boy will often spot dodge it. So you see SB waiting occasionally. It's a nice rock paper scissors that the two of them have got going between each other, and it has been occurring throughout this set, and is one of those neutral interactions which can, you know, decide that individual stock. Not that that tends to matter much for this series, but SB dropping 71% on Brow Boy though. That's some good credit to his name, and SB, if he wins it here, will go on through to the semi-finals of winners side. But doesn't mean Brow Boy is out, since it is double limb.
What's real interesting here is when they play with the lead, it seems like they magically are given the buff that whenever they both throw aerials at each other, they're going to trade. An excellent catch there. Brow Boy really didn't have a choice. If he'd tried to go from PK Thunder from there, it was pretty telegraphed. Robin can just run off and tech that sort of situation. And tried to air dodge to the ledge, went a little bit too high and caught by an Arcfire setup. Nice and ahead of time. So we've had a 3-1 and a 3-0.
Yeah.
Lemon's unfortunately dipping straight into the loser's bracket, as I'm sure many a person would have predicted.
3-0 from Lucretio. Wow.
Yeah, he's come to play. Not wasting any time.
Deanish asking about crew battles in summer between North and South and Midlands. I would happily do a crew battle, like, on LAN between North, South, Midlands.
That'd be fun.
That would be sick. That would be awesome. We'd have like me,
NUEL live ideas,
Lucretio. Huh? Yeah, NUEL live. Yeah, man, definitely. NUEL live, running Smash. That's definitely the way to do it. No connection issues. You get to just BM each other IRL. You get the whole crowd yelling the countdown. Crew battles on LAN are where you want to do them.
Yes, Deanish, whip that wallet out. Spare no expense.
Let's get out of this lobby and get the next one set up. Who are we looking for? I'm assuming Lucretio versus the winner of Focus Miss MMJ.
I believe that was the plan, yes. Let me scroll.
And there you go, Focus Miss 3-1 MMJ.
Yeah, we got a game from MMJ though, that's nice. I'm sure that Focus Miss is happy to not be losing to another small Link, having taken repeated L's to one last Friday.
Very upsetting time for him overall, but he might have another one coming at him real fast right now in Lucretio's TL.
I don't think these two didn't play at Yuki. They were at Yuki this past weekend. Both of them getting W's on stream. Focus Miss actually carried by plot armor. Like, it's not even funny.
Who ended up winning?
It was SCR7.
Yeah, no shocks there. Who was in the finals with him?
He's number one.
SBF.
Number one points leader in the Yuki circuit, right?
He is, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, he came in as number one seed, cleaned up pretty nicely, finished with a 3-0 in grand finals over SBF, who was rocking Pichu and Wario. My favorite thing is we got a great showing from Owl Babies. It's good to see Owl popping off. He got first in doubles and fourth in singles. Love watching that man play.
Lucretio is currently streaming his game, so maybe it would be better to show SB versus winner of...
But then we have SB twice.
Yeah.
I mean, Just the fact that the creature is streaming, I feel like that's the better match for the viewers of the NUEL.
Yeah, it is just a better match.
We're bringing the best content to the new videos here, regardless of where else they can get said content.
Because Lucretia, focus miss. You want that on the main stream. You don't want to be the side stream to Lou stream. Lou could be the side stream of himself.
No offense to Lucretia's stream, it's got some great production value on there, but he doesn't have us three quality clowns commentating the action. So.
No, there is just a singular of him. But, you know, why get one clown when you can have the entire circus?
Exactly.
How do I want to reply to this? I don't know. Oh, wait, is he in chat? Because then they could hear us.
Definitely was earlier.
That's whatever. Have we got a conclusion to any of the other games?
I imagine Saga would have ended relatively quickly based on the last.
Yeah, you would have thought so.
Which was a bit of a ransacking by Weege, as is his way. I imagine Lasaga might be a little bit more prepared for what he's bringing to the table this time around, but overall, I would still expect Weege to walk away with that one without too much trouble.
Right, we've got a code. Focus Smith posted it in the chat.
Yeah, let's get in.
Alright, okay, yeah, and he has put the password there. I for some reason, because he always picks short ones, I never see it.
Yeah,
my brain just completely glosses over it.
Melds into the code.
I am yet again the last one here.
Would not pass password security testing on any of the online modules for sure.
But it's a password so obscure that nobody would guess it. That's the strat.
They'll never guess if anyone made their password in 2019. They'll never get it now.
The best bit is when are incapable of spelling and you mean to spell it as password. SS.
Yeah.
I was like, it's uncrackable because I'm an idiot.
They've got to pull the character read on you to be like, nah, you've messed this up. What's he gonna do?
I've done that to someone. It was very funny.
We are straight into the Creature vs. Focus Miss. DK versus Rob, to no big surprise. Some heavy hitters, though, of course. Rob has a lot of tools to make DK's approach incredibly painful, as we are seeing so far.
We already saw straight away, like, it was a good tech from Focus Miss at that low percent, because Lou went up for dash up down tilt, immediately trying to get that jab lock set up. Focus Miss is switched on from the very beginning, even if did not have the percent to show for it. And gonna stop Lou from going too high because the Beyblade sends it, just cuts off a little bit of that airspace.
These two must have good giant punch. These two must have played against each other at some point before.
Oh yeah, they've definitely practiced a bunch. They just didn't get to play each other last Friday, and they didn't get to play each other on Saturday either.
Because they just weren't in, didn't get the bracket luck.
But I'm sure they played each other a bunch. Both aficionados of their characters.
Well, Saga took a game off Weege this time around. Oh, hold up now, but
nice
that's
spike.
something to keep an eye on later on in the bracket. If Lasaga is taking games off Weege now, he's worked something out at the very least, so I'm excited to see how far he can maybe get with this newfound knowledge.
Yeah. And Focus Miss is really good at mixing up his recoveries. When I was watching him this weekend, fantastic mix-up on his drifts, but Lou just, he's scouting all of those options. You see him there trying to use the top in order to beat out that DK up B, but luckily it clanks.
Yeah, the gyro control is just so nice, and he just crouching there to avoid it being thrown straight back at him. So odd. Nice back air calling out Focus Miss jumps.
I think he knows that Focus Miss really, like at this sort of percent, he respects Lou enough that he would want to approach with back air because it's a fast move, comes out pretty quick and has an okay disjoint, but compared to the monstrous disjoint of Rob's back air, that trade is a sort of no-brainer.
I really love watching Focus Miss and how he uses Giant Punch in these sets. I've never seen a DK use Giant Punch as much as effectively as he does. We already saw him take that massive early hit, hasn't managed to land another one yet, but he's charging it up whenever he gets the chance and wants to try and make a play with it, it seems. Oh, there it is.
It took him to 170. Hopefully he'll be landing a couple more giant punches that cost him a little bit less. Because he is down to his final stock of this first game.
Man,
and Lou definitely is playing fast.
He's just spacing him out. It's really, really hard for Focus Miss to approach without just being a dash attack. And you see the back air, the back air, the back air, reminding me of some Palutena gameplay right here.
And I bet Focus Miss wishes that he had an invincible back air, like Palutena. Those toes don't quite have the armor that she does.
Yeah, a mere foot. Unfortunately, doesn't have quite the potential. The berry into the up smash.
Nice smash from Focus Miss. A back throw doesn't go for the burner boost setup. Interesting from Lou. It's definitely one who would like to show that off.
Yeah, if that had worked though, the back throw into the laser, that would have been sick.
Oh, there we go. Good roll on there from Focus Miss, recognizing that Lou was drifting so much that he was probably going for that top into down smash. Now they're playing rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
Lucrecio recognized the Focus Miss was aware of what he was going for, so he tried to go for the empty hop grab, but unfortunately misspaced it. Is that gonna take a stop? Let's go, Focus Miss.
That's the buff.
Hefty rage. Time for the 100 to nothing. The Focus Miss to keep me. He's hit the 200% giant punch to start us off. It's a good 30.
And do we get some tactical downs to get himself back in?
Oh,
no, never mind.
Yeah,
just
okay.
Lou nipping that in the bud before it can get away from him too much.
A valiant effort, though, to be sure by Focus Miss, bringing that back from 2 stocks down, at least getting it back down to Lucretia's last stock before getting up thrown to oblivion.
Man, so much gyro control from Lou, zoning out Focus, because like, how does he play around it? It just, you don't really have the tools to deal with it. And Focus Miss, I guess his answer is Giant Punch, which means he spends most of the game, you know, charging that up, which is also therefore good for Rob, because then he can charge up the gyro himself, build up the laser, and it's like, it just seems like a really, really tough matchup for him. But Focus Miss, you know, he's trying his heart out. I can speak English.
All the way out. They have gone back to Pokemon Stadium, so Focus Miss clearly happy with the stage. And the platforms do give him a little bit more options approaching. He's just kind of usually going for that run-up shield or the run-up parry to get rid of the gyro when possible, and Lucrecio so often is just not letting him get away with this for free, throwing the lasers out, throwing the forward airs as well.
At the very least, Focus Miss was able to get a little bit more percent before getting towards that 75 sort of range that he did in the first game. And I'm not surprised that we stay on this stage. If anyone tuned into Congo Saga over at 2G Gaming this past weekend, you would have seen
DSR, right?
Runes. There was no DSR, but also Runes went back to the stage against Ken and absolutely stole some stocks. This character able to do the re-jump off of those platforms for the cargo throw is massive for this character. Lou is basically in kill percent.
Yeah.
If he gets grabbed near enough to the platform. Although Lou is definitely someone who is capable of mashing out of a lot of things if he puts his mind to it.
We haven't seen any throw plays really from Focus Miss at all. He's never.
He's just not been able to.
Yeah, has to use the back airs and the giant punches to try and get anything done, and doesn't really have the freedom to punish or shield hold.
Just because you see Lucrecio controlling the ground space so much. He throws down the Beyblade to sort of just stop certain approaches, and he just floats. And you can't really grab him when he's playing that sort of aerial game, and you're forced to air him, which takes away one of DK's biggest strengths. Even though Focus Miss is more than happy to throw that back air directly at you if he thinks it can take a stock.
He just doesn't stop moving. You just watch this Rob. It's like, when could you go for a grab?
It would have to require him to mess up something into your shield, and Lou is not someone who's going to mess up something into your shield unless he's going for something a little bit saucy.
Oh, wow!
And that was calculated. That was the empty land spot dodge.
That was the back air.
And Focus Miss once again down to the last stock. No percent built on Lou's second one, so this is looking rough for him. So maybe we will be seeing a stage switch, even if Even if Pokemon Stadium 2 does have those benefits for DK.
There's just, it's always with the gyro and the lasers out, and Focus Miss is always the one coming in with aerials. There's never a need for Lucretio to do anything other than hold shield, just because there's never an opportunity to grab, and then it kind of is this never-ending cycle where you can't come in and find a grab because of the situation with the projectiles and the gyro, so you have to go in with the back air, and that means he never has to stop holding shield, and it just kind of goes round and round, and now he's been down it, and that's just the sad end to a very painful story for Focus Miss.
Man, 7th seed, by the way. Okay, here's the question. We've seen Focus Miss play other characters. Is it worth switching?
No. Just no.
What other characters does Focus Miss play?
Oh god, there was a sword fighter and there's a Bayonetta.
Oh, the Bayonet, I remember that actually. You brought it out against Weege and it was sick.
Alright, never mind, I've changed my mind. Give me Bayo.
I don't know how it really goes any better here, but it looks like Lucretio is completely on top of the DK, so...
We're going to Battlefield.
Okay.
That's a prediction.
So I like the Battlefield pick as well. Gives Focus Miss more options to try and get in on Lou without having to directly run in front of him. Because PS2 does have that sort of that M shape in terms of the platforms, but with that triangle, there's more room to run away.
Excited for the first grab of the series from Focus Miss. Where that came from.
Man,
hopefully we'll see much more. But he's just getting bullied, and now we see the attempt at a burner boost there from Lou. Definitely feeling the comfort of having 2 wins in his back pocket.
Yeah.
And Focus Miss without a jump.
I think we can confidently say this guy's gonna make it at least through to winners fight. Well, grand finals probably, with like how he's playing.
Yeah,
just
that's
based off of his
very
ranking.
odd brand for Lou. Nice tech there, but Focus Miss not going to give him the option.
All right,
And Focus
I take
Miss
it back.
with a lead for the first time. Focus Miss with a lead for the first time in this set.
That's true, yeah. Focus Miss, you know, he heard me, he had the stream on, and he's like, Ollie, shut up. No, I'm the one getting to grand finals. I'm going to take Lou out right now.
He just used the whole fuel capacity just to get away from the down airs that Focus Miss is throwing out. He wants to extend this lead by another full stock nice and early.
And Focus Miss be reversing to the ledge. Happy to play from there. And it's really nice to see Focus Miss not overextending too much as he goes for that giant punch. But he's just trying to get damage where damage is due. He's not trying to end the stock yet. He's just trying to make his job easier for when he inevitably drops this first one.
But of course, avoiding the grab at all costs, that is the guaranteed death right there. You see him playing around these platforms a lot. Playing quite a lot in the air. See there, nice. Dash back giant punch to avoid the grab, but unfortunately that got shielded. Either way though, so much credit on this stock.
Yeah, and we're finally going to see it drop there. It was real interesting. Lou actually got caught by the follow-up F-tilt because the giant punch lasted so long thanks to the top colliding with it. And once again, playing with the lead.
Focus Miss looking like a changed ape this game, honestly. Like, he's the one going in. Oh, not enough flash!
Focus Miss looking like a Brow Boy game 1/2 with the SDs. It's fine. It's still winnable though. We've seen him actually kind of controlling on this battlefield, so you know mistakes happen. But again, he's still got the stock lead. Sorry, the percentage lead.
Yeah, I mean, if the rest of this game is anything to go by, he is still going to develop a lead and control the stock and get that kill earlier, which is so far what he seems to be doing. He's just not getting zoned out to the same degree by any means. Just with this little change of platform layout, he's so much more in control and able to find the openings where he just couldn't get anything going before.
And they were playing chicken there. Ooh, tries to go for a regrab setup.
That was so
unlucky
tight
there.
Oh my goodness.
Here's the
Focus Miss needs to slow things down.
How if Focus Miss does win this though? Oh, does that kill? That should do. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go, Focus.
He's
Talking about
right
slowing it down, he said bet.
He's not getting Battlefield again though. And is Yoshi's story in the rotation?
I believe is this the nine stage?
I think so.
set, so it should
Then
be.
it should be, yeah.
So is he
we
gonna
might
get
see
that?
Something like Lilac maybe, or maybe just go Town and City, just go plenty of space for the Rob to kite around.
I don't know that I would go Town City against DK after last weekend. But that middle platform is not kind.
All right,
So
let's
that
just.
probably rules out the Smashville as well then.
Yeah, very true.
Right, lose this bracket right
we're
now.
going
We actually.
TNC, never mind.
Oh. That's spicy.
Just wants the space, I guess. We'll see if that platform does punish him here.
I mean, at the very least, Lou does have an extra game to play with, so if this stage pick doesn't work out, he's still getting more data from Focus Miss. So on his final counter pick, we'll be able to make some further adaptations.
Man, Focus Miss's parry game has been really nice.
And you need one, like, as DK, a character that doesn't have really a means of dealing with projectile camping or disjoints. You really need to make sure that your ability to parry the moves that you need to parry is on there, because it makes your grab confirms easier, it makes your fast buttons easier. He has no jump, but Lou going for a safe option, but not one that's as likely to take the stop.
There's that parry you saw, but unfortunately not able to get a full conversion off it. Really able to retreat behind the gyro and gets away with that.
Again!
Ooh, so good. So good.
Now, I want to
It's
see
online as well.
Instead of huge conversion there from Lou, recognizing that Focus Miss had pretty much jumped out a lot of those item situations that he didn't want to have to deal with if he wasn't trying to parry it, and starting to get that damage on now. Nice catch there from Focus Miss, tries to get an item combo of his own.
Oh, the combos! DK gyro combos.
But that one probably not going where he wanted it as he throws it into the abyss.
Often, Focus Miss is the one that holds shield longer when they both have the stalemate holding it. Is it like his decision making or his reaction time? Oh, it's clearly not reaction timing because he's able to parry so often, but I guess his decision making just isn't matching that of Lou's and often gets beat in the shield game.
Well, he is playing from a deficit, so he doesn't really have the luxury of being able to trade in these situations. A back air gonna make that every trade cost just a little bit more.
Well, he doesn't have the luxury of having 3 stocks, but no longer does Lou. Starting to tie things back up. Focus Miss trying to stay in winner's side, has to get 2 stocks with his final remaining one, and then win another game after this. It's going to be some tough stuff for him, especially with Lou playing on form, I'd say.
I assume that forward throw was an attempt at drifting forward and getting the up throw. Lou going for a little bit of cheeky stuff there. That wouldn't have even killed, but good jump out of the hot slap. An air dodge there, gets him back to ledge, but a drag down up air catches him dropping shield. And now Focus Miss really needs to slow things down. But instead, caught trying to reset the center stage.
That's it. It's 3-1.
Yeah. Alright.
Seems like Lucretia really turned online in that last stock, just chaining moves together so much better. Always getting the better at the start of neutral as well, using a lot more neutral airs and back airs. We didn't really see them much in game 3, but when he had that space to work with on Talon City, I guess he just always approached with that option and always converts for so much damage.
Okay, so who do we want to watch next? It's going to be losers round of 3, correct? We're looking for? Oh, yeah, sorry, losers round 2.
So we'll potentially have, so we have Lemons or MMJ versus SB, and then Lasaga or Browboy versus Focus Miss.
I think I wanted to do losers round 2, game 9, so that'll be SB versus winner of MMJ and Lemons. It would suck for Lemons to lose to MMJ, definitely coming as the 2nd seed and losing to the LCQ first place and LCQ 3rd place.
Yeah, someone who got posted in the bracket at the last minute would be a little bit of a feels bad man for him, but I have faith in the snake play.
In my original bracket, I did draft him to be the game against SB. But that was me having faith that he would be able to outplay the me sword fighter, who was unfortunately just outplayed by a work schedule.
Outplayed by capitalism, unfortunately.
Oh man, I think Lemons wins against MMJ when they've matched up, right? Again, I need my spreadsheet, but I don't have it on me. Or at least I can't load it up because Chrome destroys my PC if I do open it up.
Just open it on your phone. The mobile
Very
phone
true.
is a scuffed caster's best.
Lemons has been eliminated by MMJ in week 3. In a 2-1
okay.
set. So,
All right, I'm glad that you qualified. You clarified in week 3. I deadass thought that we were about to see a very angry Lemons hop into broadcast chat.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not gonna not yet. You know, who knows how that set is going down right now? But MMJ does have the source to take it to him, and given that he took that game off Focus Miss in round 1, he's clearly not playing too shabby today.
But we got a big set of people here. It's nice to see everyone in chat. Hope you guys have been enjoying this this gameplay that we've been bringing here at the NUEL.
Hey everyone, how you doing? Also,
Make sure to
shout
like,
out,
comment, and subscribe.
shout outs for NUEL letting us do it on the main channel today. Mainly
yeah.
because Magic the Gathering wasn't being streamed. But either way, it's nice to bring.
Smash can pop off.
Indeed. Hopefully we'll get a nice finals.
It's nice that people are here showing the support for Smash, saying, you know, it's cool and all that we get to stream on the NUEL 2, but, you know, we got the numbers to maybe say put us on the NUEL 1.
Maybe.
Hand
We'll
us
see.
the reins. We'll take it from here.
What day of the week though, right? It's it's fine. What matters at the end of the day is that we were able to do this because of Republic of Gamers Twitch student and Intel. Gotta plug them, Red Bull as well. Don't forget them. Check out the Red Bull Gaming Sphere if you're ever near London. And have a spare minute. And then obviously check out the rest of the companies whilst you can. And then check out the casters' Twitters. Hey!
That's why we're here. Clout chasing. Here we go.
Well, that's absolutely it. No.
I'm very upset I was not allowed to plug myself on Friday. Still
Well, you're
ever
not.
so slightly ever so slightly bitter.
How long did the... Oh, no. We were watching it on the bus. It finished around like 10:30, right?
Yeah, I think
So-
10:45 is when
Was it like-
Jack and I did our final sign-off.
4.5 hours or something of casting for you guys?
Yeah, easy
Okay.
clap. I think next time we will run 3 casters though, so that way, because Jack was losing it midway through singles. So,
Could you hear the
Who
crowd
knows?
from the casting room at all?
oh yeah, yeah, preferably wait, Weege. All right, so we've got 3-1 over Lazaga. So despite an amazing run in LCQ, it will be cut short by the people that did manage to qualify through the conventional means. Good stuff for Lazaga either way, though.
Yeah. It's, man, that must have been such a tough matchup for him, though, because his play style is like go off stage and throw the ball, throw the sunset salutation or whatever it's called.
The sun salutation, yeah, this man does like to get as much of a suntan as possible.
Psy Magnet just absorbs it. So it's like his main play style just gets hard countered by one move of Ness. So I just
Although,
have...
the side B is safe.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, because it's a physical projectile, it won't get absorbed by side magnet. So that football actually, we see that a lot from him anyway. So hopefully that helped him take that one game that he did take off of Browboy.
Yeah.
But the number 8 seed bowing out at 7th place is par for the course. If only his fellow LCQ qualifier Spot knew how to follow the script.
Yeah, I think he
Sitting there in
left
that
the script at home.
winners finals. Lucretio not known for his reading ability.
Dang.
Nah, he's pure reactions,
Yeah,
no
pure
reads.
APM. There's no backup there.
He is actually a clone hero player. When he came to the Staffs Regional, he played clone hero at the back when he wasn't playing games.
That is a sick hand warmer, dude. That is a high tier hand warmer for sure.
I respect it, yeah. That's some
You're
solid gameplay.
playing small games in order to keep your, like, not burn out on what you're doing, keeping your mind alert, though. Very, very cool. I know a lot of Overwatch players play Tetris before games. Just do some high APM Tetris. Keep themselves switched on.
I would have thought Osu would be good.
Yeah, Osu would be cool, but just like...
MMJ beat Lemons 3-1.
Ooh.
Wow.
So we've only seen 1-3-0 so far. And it was our number 2 seed in the winner side of things. But everything else has been a 3-what? Never mind. We guessed B was also a 3-0. Just completely ignore me. And Lemons with the repost of the salt.
Oh no, Lemons! No!
Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes you be ricey and you show up every single week, don't qualify, and then lose to 2 people that never showed up for the entire bracket in LCQ. And sometimes you make it through LCQ and then go 0-2 to 2 people that came through the LCQ. It be like that. Sometimes you just go to Exeter University and get handled in your smack.
These are all painful Lemon stories. I'm sure he can tell us more about them if he chooses to come and join us here on the airwaves to talk about his trauma.
All right. You want to join us or be left to cry?
I'm sure he can do both. Get some extra emotion on the broadcast. Bit of a range for the viewers.
He can join the stream chat who are chilling waiting for our next game, which now we can actually go ahead with.
Yeah. Oh good, I don't have to face the snake.
SB
Very
is,
much relatable.
A good effort by SB on the sympathy there.
Right. SBMMJ loses round 2.
2 people that are very fond of just putting consonants, not familiar with the concept of vowels in their name.
I am very interested to see this MMJ. If he's taking games of focus miss, he's knocked out Lemons. This guy is clearly feeling himself today. And SB did take that 3-1 over Browboy, but this is, I assume, will be Young Link versus Robin, so more projectiles flying every which way.
What's interesting is, in an alternate universe where MMJ didn't throw his game against Lemons and was capable of putting the controller literally on the floor and not touching it, he would have qualified through regular means, and Lemons also would have gotten 3rd seed, and therefore wouldn't have had to do this nightmare bracket that he was subjected to. So it's interesting. It's good to see MMJ getting further in the bracket in a position that he probably should have qualified for.
Spot.
Yeah, his Young Link definitely put in the work through the weeks that he was here. Was relatively consistent around about 5th-ish place. I don't remember if he beat SB at all when they played, or if they played at all.
Yes, they have. MMJ, in fact, was sent to losers by SB in week 5 in a 2-0 in round 3.
Okay.
I believe he's also back in week 1. He was sent to losers by SB in a similar 2-0 fashion. So, as far as we are aware, SB does have the advantage in this particular matchup.
Okay. I mean, I can see how, especially when you're getting used to SB's playstyle, it's definitely rough. Having played him many, many times, like, as things go on, it gets easier. But adjusting to that very, like, controlling, very projectile-heavy Robin, that also has very, very, very good CQC. Pretty much the moment you touch a shield, you get Ned. Be interesting, because I know SB does like to hit buttons. He's a firm believer that buttons are there to be pressed.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how that matchup sort of plays.
I want an arena code. Someone send me one.
Just want to watch some video games, man. That's all I'm here for. I want to see some gamers in their prime.
Murderman J.
I'll believe it.
Is that? Wow, is that? Holy
No,
moly.
he was actually serious.
He says don't ask, so I mean, I'm sweating a little bit, but I'm excited.
I mean, that would explain why he likes to hit so many buttons, because you don't murder someone by standing still.
Yeah, true. That's every blow is a button pressed.
There's no characters out here that kill with their idle animations. That would be very impressive. I'm watching Lucrecio miss the same setup over and over again.
Have you seen Luigi, my friend, with his
Wait.
with the little taunt? That's probably
That is
the
true.
closest we'll get to murder by idle animation.
SB was typing. Surely it's just like initials or something.
Not for SB, because I've seen his real name. I never remember it off the top of my head,
But it wasn't an S and then a B.
but
Right?
it's not SB.
Right, we've got the code. I was 11 and I played Sonic and Brawl, but that's done, so I rebranded. Now I tell people Sausage Burger because some radio host called me that once.
I guess we don't need the context of why a radio host called him Sausage Burger. But I mean, I guess
remaking room.
we can also say that it stands for Sonic Brawl, or something that makes a little more sense.
Sonic Brawl. Isn't that like a DS fighting game of
Probably.
Sonic characters?
I bet it is. Sonic Boom, surely, right?
Oh, delete the mod.
Why would one associate themselves with Sonic Boom?
I mean, to be fair, Sonic Boom on the DS is actually a very good game. Mostly
Sausage
because it's
Burger
just
it doesn't fit
adventure
on
for-
my graphic. I'm so upset.
I guess we'll just have to
What
call
if
him
you
SB.
do SOIG?
S-O-I-G.
Sausage. Sausage burger.
S-O-I-G.
Sausage burger.
Oh no, I could just decrease the font size.
Oh yeah, Street Fighter 5G does have an attack with his idle animation.
Yeah,
That takes like 45 seconds to go off or something.
but when you get it.
When you get it. When you do that big play, if you just intimidate them with your presence
Yeah.
for 45 seconds. All that. Oh, Birdie has one as well, actually. He sneezes on you.
Yeah.
No, wait, no. He flicks a bogey at you.
Yeah.
Which really, all that does is become inconvenient in training mode.
You heard it. Here, here first.
You look down to look up a combo, you look back up, and you've got snot on your face.
I'm just like,
Mm.
Dean,
It's
come
like,
on.
thank you for that. The thing is, he wouldn't even do it mid-combo, so it would be like, you pick up the controller, and mentally ready to start the combo, and then you just, like, get interrupted. It's like, excellent, he anti-aired me with a bogey. I have been outplayed.
Right.
I believe
Here we
we're
go.
ready to get started, more or
Losers
less.
round 2, Sausage Burger versus Murder Man J.
Oh boy.
You know, shout out to both these players explaining their initials for their
Yeah.
names. Not like the man, the myth, the legend, CD Chids. Because you do have to wonder, what does CD stand for?
Good question.
Oh, you didn't even attempt?
My brain doesn't work fast enough.
I enjoyed the way that SB started this game with 3 Bs, and then 2 of them landed. So I mean, not what I would have expected, but an easy lead, which has been swiftly removed by MMJ, getting the murdering hands out.
Yeah, when he does get in, MMJ definitely has the advantage here. It's just whether he can stay consistently in without doing anything a little bit too wild.
Who chose this stage? I think it would be MMJ, right?
Yeah, I can see that, although down throw up air on this.
Ooh, just right into
Oh,
it.
what a read.
They just jump into it, dude. Easy cleanup by MMJ. He is the higher seed, so I imagine, or SB's the higher seed, so if that's the system, then it would have been him choosing beginning the strikes, but
Yeah, which I guess would have given him final pick. Down throw up air on the stage is pretty good.
yeah.
I wonder how early Pokemon Stadium 2 was banned in their counter pick. And interesting, the bomb forcing MMJ low there, so he didn't have to deal with the mix-up, but a good punish on that unsafe pogo on the shield, extended by the book, actually.
Hit stun's so funky in this game, but I love it at the same time.
Yeah, it's good. I just like certain things extend it.
Wario versus Ganon, super specific. If he like smashes you whilst the bike is near, the duration of his smash attack just becomes like 10 seconds.
Yeah, that was the old strat from Smash 4, where Warriors would set up bike on the ledge and then just waft on your way up, because bike would extend the hitbox for so long that it was basically untackable. There was literally nothing you could do about it. I was actually thinking about it watching the tweak Gluto set, is we don't really see it from them anymore. So I wonder if Waft specifically doesn't have that property, and a huge call out on the neutral getup.
Yeah.
You know, SB didn't do that at all.
That tweak Gluto set was insane, especially the ending. That final stock was just...
Oh yeah, I love the ending where Gluto just SD'd. That was a pretty climactic.
Up until then was sick though. Alright, but MMJ
there.
He's got
MMJ's doing such a good job of getting a lead and then just doing nothing with it.
He's
finding the smash attacks though.
Yeah, he secured both the stocks by just massive call-out smash attacks, which SB has kindly presented himself into. So I feel like he's gotten away with, you know, not the best options in this scenario. He's going for a lot of those standing up Bs on stage as well, which obviously should be relatively punishable.
And SB just dropping the book off at the library. MMJ not quite ready to receive it. Was asleep at the desk. And I don't think we've seen any bomb conversions from MMJ at all. Hasn't been able to find those explosives anywhere except on himself.
Oh.
Yep. That ain't it overall.
But at the very least, he's able to build 75%.
He's
And
counting.
counting.
Oh, and the smash attack again.
Alright, I wonder if the bomb slowed him down a little bit, or maybe there just wasn't enough percent. He was pretty early, and he was actually getting pretty close to that center stage. This has been pretty dominant from MMJ. Getting the shield poke there, SB staying in shield just a little bit too long.
Ooh, almost had the up smash there, but it got cancelled out by the aerial from SB at the last second.
Another on a spot dodge. Ooh, goes for the down tilt instead of trying to go for an up B to cover the roll. Rolls under the book there. Unfortunate for SB. Would have had another chance at the ledge trap. Basically, the next mistake is fatal.
Is there a percent where up B on stage from Young Link kills?
Maybe.
What, does it send you up or sideways?
It sends up.
Right.
Sure. Guess depends on the stage. I imagine it would have to be pretty high though. Probably high enough that it's just easier to get the kill by a different method against Robin specifically.
Yeah, I'm sure up smash is covering the same sort of thing that up B is covering.
We saw him just clean up with even just the forward air there, 130, 150-ish. Managed to clean that one up for MMJ. Didn't use the smash attack that time. It felt like SB was finding his footing a little bit in that last stock and not walking into just the crazy abilities that MMJ was throwing out. So maybe if SB can stabilize more in the second game, we could see it be a little more even.
Well, Link, all the Links, definitely characters that their forward airs feel like smash attacks in the air. I've definitely seen T with his adult Link take some crazy early stocks.
Have you guys considered Gur?
I have thought about it. You know,
Okay,
I think about it daily.
Same, actually.
It's never really off my mind.
Yeah, when I'm programming and I'm just like, oh, things are going well, and I press compile and then I'm just like, grr.
You know?
I've been following your Twitter updates about how everything's been going.
I don't know what you mean. My Twitter is great. At Bursting Hope. I just feel if you want to see someone slowly get angrier and angrier at a rock that I tricked into thinking, then go have fun with that. Because that's all computers are.
I've got one programming piece of coursework this semester. The rest are all just essays. I'm so thankful. It's ridiculous.
And meanwhile, we're doing low-level programming. It's like, you want to bust into a PS4? It's like, not particularly. It's like, excellent. Have it due Friday.
Wonderful. Right, it's game 2, boys.
Game. A lot more space here for SB to work with. try and stop MMJ getting in on top of him, and he is meeting him in the air every time.
SB's so accurate with those L Thunders. It feels like he gets them every single time. The Arc Thunder not really doing too much there, but damage is damage at the end of the day. MMJ finally making his way back to center stage unscathed.
Oh, this is a punish, surely. Oh, no.
And even if it had connected, unfortunately for SB, it had taken one too many iterations of that ledge trap, so the 11 sword was going to expire. But it is back on deck now. SB, definitely no fear with it. Will use that thing until it expires. So MMJ will have to be very careful because any aerial will kill here, unless it does that.
Unless you get the softest of soft hitboxes, unfortunately. Sword is ticking down, not going to be available for much longer.
And now it is a held item. Lucky for SB that was holding left, so it didn't get dragged into that boomerang down smash.
MJ doing a great job at pulling this one all the way back. Hasn't taken a meaty hit for a long time, just chipping up that damage.
And he just runs up and stands there and says, "You're going to stay in shield," and gets just a raw grab.
Did he just run up and stand there?
He's looking like Daigo Umehara recently, just the run up. The run up, exert pressure. And this is really, really dominant stuff here from MMJ. Despite the percent being pretty even, this has felt like MMJ's game for a good 100%.
Oh, goes
And the bomb, look, the bomb kept SB in shield long enough that he couldn't go for anything. But there we go, items extending the hit lag there. So MMJ unfortunately gets caught holding W. And his own boomerang going to make that punish just a little bit easier for SB.
And we've seen twice now on this stock, he's tried to finish it off with the smash attack, but SB, knowing that he died to that, what, 2 times, 3 times maybe on the last game, he's holding shield longer, he's calling it out, and that's why he's on 161% right now.
I think it's also really unfortunate that as much as MMJ is landing nair after nair, he's not landing rising nair. Rising nair is the one that can actually kill surprisingly early. So, there we go.
Speaking of,
Mash is hard on that one and wins out.
Yeah, no, he realized that SB has been getting out of a bunch of those sort of untrue strings by mashing nair out of them, and he was like, you know, it's been working for you. Might as well give this a try. And an invincible bomb roll on.
It really does feel like MMJ just can't find the strong hits that he was being gifted by SB in game 1. Now is playing so much further back and just stacking up, using the 11 sword when it's on deck, using the fire and the electricity when it's not. It's just so hard for MMJ to get a solid hit, and once again he's 80% down, and SB looking very comfortable in game 2.
But the moment he gets in, he does feel like he keeps the momentum on. We can see that he got one conversion and then immediately got the dash grab, but the bomb not going to save him there. The gentleman going to mix up that DI. Excellent there from SB. Making sure that he maintains this lead. And it doesn't get closed too quickly.
Seems so comfortable on this this wider stage compared to the Smashville that we saw before. We can absolutely expect that to be his bans.
Yeah, I imagine that the bans this time will be Yoshi's Story and Smashville. Those close range boxing stages. Would expect SB to try and force a slightly wider blast zone, managing to live through that. Tana City is very, very forgiving on its side and top blast zone. And I like the arrow game that we're seeing here. These fire arrows, whilst they don't trade with the L Thunder, they do actually have much better combo potential.
I respect that. Challenging the up smash with Young while it's already coming out with that 11 sword. If you mess that one up, you get punished so hard, but does actually make it work. And it's just following him off stage, tracking him through the air with the sword.
He's going deep, boys. Oh, is he going to get... Oh.
Alright, and still has enough of that Elwind left to recover. Probably 2 charges left on that one. And off stream, we have Focus Miss 3-2 over Morale Boy. And a 2 stock on stream here.
SB's looking so comfortable here. Not getting caught out anymore, and he's just winning the exchanges and catching the recovery of MMJ off stage. You saw so many times the ledge trapping worked out almost every time just by placing the fire at ledge and just throwing up some hitboxes further back. MMJ not not able to find an answer on even just how to get back to the stage yet.
I can't believe that we had a 3-2 focus miss over Browboy. That's very, very impressive on Browboy's part.
Yeah, beautiful stuff from B-Boy.
So, you know, whilst losers round 2 is probably not where he wanted his run to end, I would be happy with that sort of performance.
I mean, you've got Lucretio, you've got Weege, and you've got Focus Miss. Those are probably the big 3 that you're trying to avoid. It's only a matter of time before you do run into them. And losers round 2, that's acceptable, you know?
Yeah, and after you get knocked into losers round 1, that's it's a rough mental to shake off.
5th seed out at 5th, nothing to be ashamed of there. Only went down to higher seeds than himself.
Shout out to Danish, clearly the best TO. And that's what he's doing.
True. Very true. We're back to Pokemon Stadium here, though. So, more space than Smashville. No central platform, but not too large. So I imagine, you know, some Levin Swords are going to start killing mighty quick.
Although, what I do like... this low-key is actually one of the biggest stages in the game. People don't actually realize. But the platforms are on the actual stage itself. So MMJ does have options to retreat to those platforms instead of them being off stage for recovery. But right now he needs to slow things down maybe and just try and figure out how he's going to get in rather than trying to figure that out as he reaches his destination.
His shield has looked mighty low multiple times this set. I'm genuinely shocked there's not been a shield break. I guess there's just not too much like shield damage from SB. It was just a lot of hits. That's a lot of damage just straight to the face, finishing up the stock. Good start for SB.
And now we're starting to see some of those interactions that possibly made these matchups go in SB's favor in the previous weeks, as he is really struggling here when it comes to playing from behind. When he had the lead, he definitely played with the fire, but now that he's struggling to catch up, this scoreline is becoming more and more apparent.
It's so aggressive. Nothing like the Town and City, where he's always stepping back to just wait for MMJ to approach and play off that. He is getting stuck in right now.
How did he not go off the top there?
There's some really, really good DI on MMJ's part. Young Link may be light, but there's some good DI and...
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
What at the ledge?
What was the option there as well? It was just drop up B, right?
Yeah.
That was the only correct one.
Wait.
There was drop down. There was maybe roll and hope that you roll through the fire to not get caught by... Because he got popped up into it,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Thoron does hit. Thoron even does hit pretty hard and pretty wide. So yeah, dropping down, especially when you got a tether recovery like Young Link, definitely the way to do it. And we finally see a boomerang conversion into forward air. 39%, an entire extra stock that he has to get rid of.
You know,
Still within the realms of
MMJ
possibility.
never really goes for that tether recovery. I'm trying to think of a time. He almost always goes for bomb then up B.
Yeah.
Honestly, Young Link's bomb is really, really good. Unlike Toon Link's bomb, which does take the extra 60 frames to explode. By the time you pull that, especially if you're pulling it out of hit stun, you can probably opt for that up B or get the explosion reset if need be. Nice little conversion there. Gonna get him 30%, but caught jumping.
He's living. Just.
Oh, not like this.
He's making it back.
He's gonna drift back.
Oh no, no, he's not.
Even Bronze Sword should catch you though.
Always going low and going for the up B gives SB so much time to set up exactly what he wants to do on the ledge. Always just gets the perfect spacing for that fire right on there. Gets to charge up his Elwind as well. And maybe going for a tether or a recovery differently. Maybe just trying to get through it quicker would stop SB always being able to have the horrific ledge trapping that got him so much value.
It's match point now for SB, who for most of the regular season was in third place, dropping down to 4th in the final week because he had a really unfortunate week 6 and got eliminated at like 9th or something like that. That's a switch to Donkey Kong.
I respect it.
We have seen MMJ play it before, haven't we?
Yes,
Definitely
actually.
secondary.
Yeah, it was a secondary. Yeah, and he got the W with it. It was a very, very janky one, but he picked up the W and then switched back to the young Link. He basically used it to sort of mentally reset, get a game, and then like switch back onto the character that he needed. And tries to use the armor there on the up B to try and mash through that situation.
You saw Focus Miss get a lot of value out of doing exactly that against the pressure in the situations that he was winning out.
The only problem with going Donkey Kong though is like SB's played against Focus Miss enough times now. He's played against Weed's Donkey Kong, like, probably at some point. Like, if there's a character he's practiced a lot against, it's probably Donkey Kong. But that being said, it's still looking pretty even. So I guess
Also, we do see a lot more variety. Donkey Kong has always been a staple of that online play. Sort of spaghetti jab there. Would have expected him to go for a more killing option, but a back air is going to clean it up.
And the one thing that I've seen that has remained constant between MMJ Younglink and the Donkey Kong is the raw up Bs on stage are a favorite of him, it seems, no matter what character he is playing. But Donkey Kong's ripped at least 6 or 7 so far, just in this first game in the first stock, more or less.
You know, he's got that mantra, spin to win.
Exactly, there's number 8 coming in.
You know, if it worked for like 9 seasons of Beyblade, it can work for MMJ.
Let it rip.
One of them definitely had like a monkey spirit, I'm pretty sure. So I feel like this is the reincarnation, and that's we're gonna hit double digits pretty soon. Like, this is just SB. We saw him lose so much in game 1 just to the raw smash attacks, but then he learned and adapted, got around it. He's gonna have to get around this up B on stage from Donkey Kong. I think he will, but the sooner the better.
But see, now this is when does the mix-up happen? When does he stop up being out of shield and start grabbing? But speaking of grabs, SB has basically evened this up off of the back of a good conversion into that Nosferatu.
Here we go.
And tech option doesn't get the downside of Pokemon Stadium, so SB gonna be given another opportunity to hit the shield button.
If you wanted to up B spam, play Game & Watch, right? No.
At least it's safer. Like, dang, the shield.
Yeah, I think maybe he wants the added girth of this character. I don't think he wants to dive Ribbon Sword at 30%. Alright, let's see the up B out of shield. Safe even when it's not.
I don't think anyone's going to complain about any added girth. And there's the cargo throw.
Yeah. Feels like SSB is just not really sure what to do here. Apart from that middle stock had a nice little string together, but you know, there's a lot of just running into the up B, running up shielding, not really approaching safely.
He's really still doing it.
Really
we talked about how he's played against Focus Miss. Focus Miss, definitely a very, very good DK, but it's a slightly more polished DK. This one, you know when something's sort of ratchet, You know when you you break a nail and it's like a little bit sharp and you catch it on stuff and you start like knifing things accidentally? That's sort of what this is. Like he's not sure what to play around this rough DK.
This the reverse up B where he just uses it and SSB comes into it. It's happening too many times. I mean, SSB is about to quietly win this game while we were bemoaning that, but I'll do it or not.
Oh, there we go.
That will. Oh!
Perfect.
The reader book's stupid.
That was sick.
The mid-game download, and then just cleans it up and makes it look incredibly easy after getting hit by something like 12 raw up Bs on stage.
You know, he was conserving all that brain power for that final moment.
Yeah. That's gonna be another 3-1, our favorite scoreline of today. MMJ unfortunately going down.
So now we have Focus Miss versus SB in the loser side, and we'll be switching back over to winner side after that.
That takes us to loser semi.
Actually, should we do... No, let's do winner side first, then we do this.
Okay.
They've been waiting a while.
Yeah, we'll do winner side.
Alright, so we got Weege.
We'll get a first Weege of the day. I'm excited for sure.
And then we got Lucretio.
Yes, sir.
Alright. So chat, if you're looking forward to the two people still undefeated this week, going off against each other. Let us know with some ones in chat. Yeah, and I've got no other option there. I realized that that was not the direction I meant to take that, but here we are.
Yeah. We've arrived at this destination. All we can do is make the best of it.
That's fine. Actually,
sometimes you get on the wrong train and you're just like, or was it an alternate train?
Yeah. And then you end up on the other side of the country and you're like, wait, no, this took me the wrong way. No. Dang it.
You know, the real train are the friends we made along the way.
Oh no. Oh no. I love Naruto. We're back there.
See, it's just an alternate train. We ended up back at Naruto. It doesn't matter how we get there.
There it is. There it is.
Naruto is eternal. Cannot be stopped.
All roads lead to Naruto.
I'm mad excited for this match because we don't know how Weege actually stacks up. Like, he's not on the Yuki rankings. We do know where Focus misses. He was like 65th and Lou is at 22nd. Yeah. So we know the relative strength of them. But Weege has consistently beaten Focus Miss. So we know he's above 65th in strength. But is he above 22nd? And even if he isn't, is he able to beat this Rob? Can he get the grab on the Rob?
The question is, how much of his wins against Focus Miss are down to that matchup being actually awful, like
very
god awful for DK? Because I think we've only had like 1 or 2 of those sets on stream. I know they played a couple of times, but I think for one reason or another we haven't had all of them on stream.
We saw it was Bayo as well versus Weege.
I would love to see Bayo.
It was Weege's Donkey Kong as well.
Yeah, I think they did a Donkey Kong mirror that went to 5. And
I remember that. That was ridiculous.
Yeah,
it went to 5
with the Bayo, but I think he switched to Donkey Kong at like the last game in the set, or the last 2 games in that set. I don't think he stuck Bayo the whole time. But it definitely made an impact, and you know, switching to Bayo and back is very much something that can just completely throw the momentum of a set out the window if you get like a really hot start with the Bayo.
Yeah, I can confirm the best strat if you're planning to cheese Bayo for one game is to forget to switch off of her for the rest of the games and lose.
Yeah,
that's how I do it. It's a really underrated strat. I think more people should consider. Maybe they'll fix this damn character.
The accidental main.
Yeah, suffering.
Big suffering. I imagine, given these guys have been kicking around for a hot minute, we should be able to get started very quickly. Lucretio's going to set that one up for us.
Yep, he only just left training mode though, so we'll give it a second.
Grinding hard. Never a moment's rest for top player Lucretio.
He's got to practice the down tilt into down tilt into down tilt into down tilt, dude.
He's actually been practicing wobble setups, and it's very upsetting to watch.
It's really just...
he found out the Rob had a wobble, and he started practicing it, and it's like, you annoy me.
What is that? Is that like short hop?
So you have gyro in front of them. So no, behind
them. Oh no, not
them.
even that.
Oh no, this is not that.
This is Burry. It's Burry down tilt regrab off of the release. Burry down tilt. It's so dumb.
How true is it?
Sorta.
Well, I mean, I'd rather it was no more than sorta true.
I mean, it's a mash. Like, it's a Burry, so you can mash out, but like, you still mash out with the momentum. You shouldn't break high. So it would be interesting.
All right, we got the lobby.
Hopefully we'll see it straight away. Runs up, grabs, gets it started.
I think it's like a late game wobble. I have no clue if he would go for it.
I mean, given what I've seen Weege do to some people on stream, that's basically wobbling in terms of how insanely dead they are as soon as he gets a grab. So
it is just as engaging to watch.
Yeah. At least the Luigi one only takes about 5 seconds.
Yep, that is true. The worst wobble I've ever seen isn't even in this game. I found in BB Tag today, plays with Cross Tag Battle. Do a circuit for it, NUEL, please.
Little plug.
Adachi can wobble people. It's so stupid. He sends you up into the sky. It does 45 hits, basically no damage, and there's a way to cheese the end lag of it, so he can set up another one by the time you land from the move, and he just does it over and over again for 547 rotations, and it's super engaging.
Well, we are into this game with Luigi versus Lucretia, hoping for a little bit more engagement. It is the Luigi versus Rob on Battlefield.
Engagement with Luigi is grab, but you can clearly see by this immaculate spacing so far from Lucretia, he's not letting himself get grabbed.
I think what's interesting is Fleeky hasn't really attempted to go for a grab yet. He's sort of playing it boxing air to air because he probably expects that Lucretia is going to be sticking in the air as he has been so far. And he's not throwing a.
Oh, just rip it!
He's taking those words from MMJ. Just let it rip.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, we didn't get the setup, but we still got the finishing, you know, Luigi Shoryuken. So
some people talk about it's not about the destination, it's the journey. This man was absolutely like, nah, destination. Let's take the stock.
Yeah.
Nice setup there from Lou. And we see some item game from Fleeky Kibbles.
A tool we don't often see him use is the down B. Do you think it has any relevance in this matchup? Or is it still not going to be that useful?
He can use it for an invincible landing option, but when Rob has such scary grab confirms or gyro as soon as you come out of that state, there's nothing really that he gets off of it. It might catch Lou sleeping once, but the way that Lou approaches usually off of like the item game, I wouldn't expect it to put in much work. The fireball catching him as he tries to jump in. So he's actually still got a lead thanks to that very, very early stock that he got. He's able to build some percent, and they've been trading relatively even, but that extra credit has been coming out.
Man, if back air killed there.
I think that was the first grab I've seen connect, just with the sucker falling off the stage. We haven't seen any actual grab achieved yet.
That is true. And still a third left in the tank.
Wow.
If Rob is above you, he's probably coming down with an air. Yeah. And tries to go for a burner boost setup to see if he can catch the jump.
That's very far off.
This is a really nice spike. This is really interesting to watch though, because a lot of the time people can credit Fleecy's wins for him getting the infinite off because he is so good at doing that misfire. Not going to work out, but he's actually winning the neutral a lot of the time here versus the 22nd best player in the UK.
Yeah, he's showing that like he's not just a one-trick pony. He is very much a capable Luigi player and just player in his own right. But he is starting to get a little bit of that patented loose sauce.
Yeah, he is receiving the hands pretty heavily right now. He hasn't really been able to find any engagements. Lou's going right back to the gyro laser, throw an aerial out, repeat. Ooh, he catches him with the up air.
Nice respect on the mash there, actually. Chooses to go for the faster up tilt, which is more of a mash read than it is
snipes him.
A direct punish. Doesn't actually scoop from below you.
Man, I would hate to ever play against Lou. It's like you can't touch him. He just doesn't let you in ever.
No, it's actually really fun. Would recommend 10 out of 10. Go play him on his stream. 10 out of 10 experience.
Luigi really could do with a grab right now. He could do without Comet getting back in here, because one solid hit and he is all the way out of there.
I think it's above the percent where he can confirm it into an up B though. So now
I like that Lou slowed it down.
A read.
He went for it.
It doesn't.
Oh, good DI there. Yeah, so if you had, he DI'd it perfectly. You can tell the Fleeky played Smash 4, or at least watched the video on how to DI it. The way that you DI that move is really counterintuitive. You DI it in because it when you're getting caught by the multi-hits, the knockback is reversed for whatever reason. So if you want to DI to the left of it, you DI right, which will push you to the very left, and then obviously you DI left at the end of the move. So it was a really, really good DI there. If he messed it up, he was going to die. We're going to see the ban on Lilat and Yoshi's. Back to Battlefield. Interesting.
I mean, Weege was looking in control for the first couple of stocks. In the last one, he just got locked out. The wall came down, and he just wasn't able to find a way through it.
This is exciting. This is really good. This is really fun to watch. Now we can finally...
We can lose on stream.
This is the limit testing, yeah.
And this is the number one. This is the number one player of the regular season versus the number one player from the LCQ. So definitely two different schools of thought. Do you play regularly every week? Show up, support the NUEL with their numbers, and help us run sick events every week? Or do you farm LCQ because you are top player Lucretio and you know what you can do?
You have other things to do, I guess. Other tournaments to sweep.
Or other tournaments to also ignore to go through their LCQ.
That's the thing, though. We haven't seen Fleecy compete in LANs, as far as I'm aware. Again, I don't know what he's like.
He wasn't able to make any of the other brackets that I had anything to do with.
There's one Weege on the Yuki circuit, and I don't believe there is any Fleecy Kibbles that I could find on the Yuki circuit on the bracket site. And it was unranked with no information about it, so...
Oh, excellent misfire. Looking like focus miss with that plot armor. And we're going to see a back throw.
I think, is that the first one?
Yeah, that is indeed the first one. And I'm honestly surprised the back throw didn't kill there. Very, very good DI from Lucretio, and good DI there from Fleeky.
No punish on the up smash, though.
I mean, the down tilt is just too quick. You can't punish it.
I like the Fleeky hasn't got caught a single time. He has actually managed to get that shield up every single time where he gets that Beyblade set up by the edge. But he has no jump here. So this should be nice and easy for Lucretio, but he messes it up with a back throw.
There it is.
Oh, Lucretio's got to be much better at these ledge trap situations. He's giving away free stocks here.
That's got to be it.
There we go. Battlefield not going to prolong that stock any longer than it had to.
Bye-bye.
Stalling up at the top there.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. If you look at his spine, you can see how little gas that stall actually used. Lucretio very, very good at managing his resources.
Yeah.
Do you see up tilts?
Olimar had that.
Just in a jetpack that could keep him at the top of the stage.
That'd be so annoying.
I think we need to.
I mean, as long as they didn't fix his shield, I guess it wouldn't bother me.
If they add a flying Pikmin in Pikmin 4, then I imagine we'll see it. But
well, he has the flying Pikmin in this game.
Yeah.
It's the flying Pikmin.
It's when he uses up
the pink
well,
ones.
no, but like if they had a Pikmin that is actually dedicated to flying in the game, as opposed to just being lighter, you know.
Ah,
So
that's fair.
fly around on it forever.
And he has the duck. He's ducked already. He just knows.
Yeah.
He's not even doing it on reaction. He just has such a hard read. It's like, I'ma throw the item at Lucretio, and he's like, have fun.
Again!
And again, he's ready.
It's like, okay, boomer. And there we go. Now we're seeing proper ledge traps, and he goes for a burner boost. Interrupts. I don't think that was the collision that he wanted, but we saw an attempt at a down B there, actually. Probably not what Weed was looking for.
I swear, people always say, oh, Luigi's bad off stage, just gimp him, but I've never seen, in memory at least, I've never seen anyone actually stop Fleecy from getting back.
You know, they're respecting that side B quite a bit. Luckily, he even though he does have a tether grab, he doesn't have. Well, he has a range grab. He doesn't actually have a tether grab, so he's not able to tether to the ledge.
Yeah.
That would be a nightmare. And Fleecy just sharking underneath. He knows that he has about 100% that he needs to make back. And Blue is looking to take this second game much more convincingly than the one before.
Yeah.
If things play like this. And I like that he's playing around. He's playing these top platforms and saying, I have an 120% lead. I am not trying to be on the receiving end of that grab. And you see Fleeky go for it the moment he gets within any distance.
That's the weird part. It's like whenever you see a Wario playing and the casters are just like, it's an even game. It's like, if Fleecy gets a grab, it genuinely is.
Yeah, I think what Lou is trying to do here is he's trying to chip him away to be out of that grab percent range. Because that way he can get grabbed. He won't be able to go for it. And another whiff there. Sure, he's kicking himself knowing that he should be able to get these. Lou needs to make sure that he doesn't go a little bit too ham with his
This is
platform
just like a
camping.
Lil Mac game. It's so
Just gotta
funny.
keep the patience up.
I'm checking. I'm looking at his chat, man. His chat is toxic. Toxic.
Yeah, they Lucretia came for the W here, unfortunately, not for the content, and is efficiently farming this one up. Got himself about 30%. This is how he played that last stock in game 1 as well. Just completely shut Fleecy down. Never had a way back in. And we've seen all that shit. Yep.
What a perfect final stock from him.
Wears them down expertly.
Yeah, we're talking about engaging gameplay there. I really like this from Lou. Really making sure that we had the GG easy right there.
I think that's pretty much, that's exactly the same way that last game ended, right? Just
Indeed.
wear him down to 180%, up throw, good night. He's got the flow chart down.
And at the end of the day, when you do play against a character that kills you the moment that you so much as land on their shield, why would you approach him? It's the same thing that you do to ICs in Melee or Brawl. You camp them. You don't engage them, you camp them.
Forehead.
Yeah, you can't get grabbed if you're on the other side of the screen.
You can't have fun if you're playing again. No.
Wait,
Yeah, it's match point now for Lucretio. Heading through to grand finals off of a victory here. Staying with the same characters. Let's see the map choice that they go with. It was double battlefield before. Are they going to decide to repeat it? Well, after that platform camping, if I were Weege, I wouldn't want to let him keep the tri-plat. So PS1 we go, I think.
Yeah, it is.
I can never tell the difference between the two of them. I think one of them is just slightly darker, right?
What's this?
One of them has a bigger stadium, like a more impressive looking stadium with PS2.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. The ledges are also different, and the platforms are ever so slight.
Yeah,
Okay. Cool.
And PS1 is the better stage,
it is.
but PS2 is the standard.
3.
Feels bad.
Not going to have the discussion again because we have it every time we're on stream, but just going to plant the seed of the idea in people's heads in chat. What if WarioWare were legal? Right, let's go back into this. Game 3. Equal percent so far, roughly. Again, Fleecy cannot get the grabs off. Lou is just immaculate at avoiding those, but so far, 20% down and an up smash whilst he's above him. Will clean up the stock and a good start for this, I mean, super important game for Weed to try and stay on winner's side.
I mean, I did like last time where he went back to Battlefield. It was a very, very close game, and I think he felt that it was doable. But recognizing that, yeah, it was doable both games, but he did end up losing them. The switch to Pokemon Stadium definitely not one that I would have said he should have done last game, but it was the platform.
I mean, it's really interesting to me to see that when Lucretia was against Focus Miss, on Stadium, Focus Miss just wasn't able to get in, he couldn't do anything, Lucretia was just walling him out, and then on Battlefield, that's where Focus Miss finally managed to get in and actually make something happen. It's the complete opposite this way, where Battlefield is the one where Weege was unable to make anything happen, and on this stage on PS2, he's now able to get in and actually has himself a significant lead. And it's just, I guess, just a different way that Luigi and Donkey Kong are going to be aggressing upon you.
Oh, straight up! Oh.
I'm surprised I didn't kill off the top. Excellent DI there from Lucretio. He has played against big man Jay Miller many a time. I'm sure he is familiar to dying off the top to that down B and has found out a way to not succumb to that move just so early.
The hold sticks to the right tech.
What a sick string!
Nice jab lock setup. And that might be slowing down the momentum, but never mind the Mario Mix DDR.
Yep. Cleans him right off the right-hand side. So now a good lead being built up here. Fleecy tacking on 80 damage already.
And now you're starting to see one of Rob's only weaknesses, that he is combo food for many a character.
I think Fleecy's just recognized, I'm not getting these grabs, so let's just play like Mario.
Let's just run up and up tilt.
He has decided to employ the Alex Jones strat of just chase him down and mash on him.
The intellectual coward that is Fleecy.
Alright, and if you want to pick up Fleecy Kib's pharmaceuticals, then head on over.
Fleecy fuel.
Nice punish.
Beat. And another back here. 2 weak hits though. Needs that strong one to clean it up. Looking for it. So tight. Lucretio's so good under pressure though. He's not just going to give it away for free. He's going to completely put that wall up again.
And I think even if Lucretio does take this set 3-1, I think it's very important that Fleeky gets this game because it will put him in a good mindset for that losers bracket. If that is the destination that is coming up to him, but both of them making spin to win decisions that are not quite as advised.
Could be coming up a little earlier than he wanted, unless he could get this under control.
They're just mashing buttons!
The back airs
have
are
stage
flying.
control here.
Flying!
Oh, not like this. Doesn't get a burner boost turnaround, so he is going to stay on stage. And
What is that hitbox?
That's
Very
the arcane
long.
hitbox. That is a Dan Fornacy LTD programmed hitbox right there.
Dude,
That is
who's
a
gonna
dense
win?
reference.
Oh, back throw!
Finally slams him off the ground and gets it.
We don't get a
Shielding
3-0.
a little bit too long. Excellent stuff there by Fleeky Kibbles. Not cracking under pressure. And we'll get to ban for the first time in this set.
As you say, he has proven that he can get the game win. If he does end up losing this one and meets Lucretio later on, he knows he can take it. Imagine a player like Fleecy always knows he's still in these games with the conversion power that he has on Luigi.
Yeah, we have seen in previous weeks where he was doing well. He was down a game, got the all crucial game that he needed, and then took you on Luigi Simulator.exe.
Gur? Man, okay, we've got ourselves a series. And this also means that if these two people end up in grand finals, which I think most people would expect, not counting SB out, he is a solid player, but based on seeding and just what we know about these players, that could probably be the run back. We have a chance of maybe seeing a reset as well.
We have gone to town and city once again, so a lot more space here.
Oh!
Wait.
Good DI out there from Lu, making things just a little bit more difficult.
Yeah. Is it
Really?
DI or SDI or both to get out of it?
It is just regular DI.
Okay. Still taking, 30% or whatever it was from it, but that gets returned with a gyro laser gyro.
Was he going for an up B there that didn't make it all the way out?
Maybe?
Couldn't quite tell by the animation. Oh, gets that stick into the wall, nice. Pegs himself in and takes a back air to the face.
Yeah, it's odd. Working out for Lu here. Nice down B to interrupt the combo, but yeah, those back airs that haven't been connecting maybe as often as Lu would like in previous games. I think Fleecy's generally timing around them pretty well. It's coming through this time though, which is good for him, especially coming off of a loss, taking that first stock in this game. It's nice to see. It's it's the confidence. Like, okay, I dropped one, but that doesn't mean it's over. It's not a tweak MK Leo set.
I love that Fleecy went down to try and get the stage spike onto Lu, not letting him just easily boost back, but well weighted out by Lucretio there.
Does that not kill?
Oh,
How does that not kill?
That's even lower than the last one.
Also, why not up Bs instead? It's fine.
Oh,
I think the reason he was going for
Wow.
Smash there is because it is invincible. It does have that anti-air property. The up B, whilst he definitely could have done it out of that parry, the up smash was the safe option. I think he was more committed to the safe option. He was recognizing that he's behind, and if he tries to rush these kills, he makes it much more difficult for him to get them in the end. Not that it has been too much of a factor so far, as Lucretio does have that 2-stock lead. But the more he rushes things, the more likely he is to make the distance between them a little bit larger.
Yeah, Lou is just in control here, setting himself up for a 3-stock. 160% means he'll probably die to anything, but he needs to get hit to die. And since those up smashes, what has?
It really feels like Focus Miss was doing a way better job at just avoiding the chip damage from these lasers and gyros.
Yeah.
And at least he's getting hit by them an awful lot. Like, Bisha isn't bothering to charge the laser long that much. He's just throwing out the basic level, and he's getting these percents tacked on almost every time.
And it's also very, very apparent to me that Fleecy doesn't know the easy way of picking up items. He seems to be running into it a bunch, trying to get jab to pick it up.
And not just dash attacking over it, or rolling
Dash attack over it, short hop air dodge, because air dodge does actually pick it up. Using F tilt, basically, if you have an F tilt that has range on it, it will also count as an item pickup, so you can pick up from range with your tilts. So Luigi is capable of picking stuff up. And
grab, no platforms. Oh, he gets out.
Yeah, I think you can see with every single hit, Lucretio is drifting further and further away from Weege. Lucretio determined to make sure this is not a single player experience. There is going to need to be some reaction to some movement.
What? He's too low down when he lies down on the... Oh, can't connect the up B either. Grab, maybe get something started.
And at the ledge, that does have a really weird knockback angle, so good adaptation there from Fleeky Kibbles.
49%. Hey, at least it's not 3-stock. He's certainly returned it back in his favor, but oh, it's so tough here. What, up throw, down throw, they both kill, smash attacks, back airs.
Look at this stuff.
What have you?
Platforms.
Lou just chilling.
Doesn't want to fuck with him unless there's platforms ready to save him, I think.
I respect it, honestly. It's such a good strategy from him.
Yeah, once he's getting the W, not worried about the engaging play or whatever, he just plays the best way to play in that situation, and that's why he gets the results.
Oh,
there we go. Caught him staring at that Beyblade. Yeah, it's limited edition, but I am right here in front of you. I am the one that you need to look for.
I am the one who knocks. What have we got now? Oh, it's actually Focus Miss SB.
Yes, our losers semifinals. They've been patiently waiting.
I don't know why I said that the loser of this meets SB. I just completely forgot the Focus Miss is still in this one, and I'm not going to count him out at all because
especially he is on stream.
And, oh, very true. He can't lose. In fact, all the rest of the games are being streamed. So does that mean
we will
Focus Miss
say
wins?
that we would like to think that, but you do have to remember that this man was ejected into the loop. Where are you going? All right, fair enough. The reason that Focus Miss is sitting here in this loser's side is that he didn't have to play Lucretio on stream. So Lucretio is apparently too much of a main character, maybe the main antagonist of the show, and is immune to the plot armor. He's going to leave the Hidden Leaf Village.
I love Naruto. Alright, we got Brow Boy cheering for SB in the chat. Respect to his homeboy.
The SB gang have arrived.
Indeed.
Is there a Focus Miss gang?
I don't.
The Focus Miss gang is the Uni Fighting Games Discord. If you like fighting games, you should head over to the Uni Fighting Games Discord. We play a lot of video games.
Of the fighting variety.
Of the fighting variety.
Almost
I myself are from there. And that's why I'm one of your Smash admins, because tournaments are fun times. And people should play more fighting games. And NUEL should host a bunch more fighting games, and it'll be great.
We'll never let Danish have a break.
Has been Elixir's TED Talk. I hope you enjoyed it. It was very good.
Fighting games are good for the soul.
I missed what he beat me lol no Johns. Wait, what was this in response to?
No clue, but you know what you should do? You should get in the arena.
Yeah, we should.
Oh, wait, where is it?
It is
Sorry.
There.
I was sorting out some stream stuff. Some what do you call it, overlay?
Yeah, shout out to Ollie being the producer, stream runner dude, talker.
Naruto lover. You know, just everything.
Yes.
Narrative lover.
That's my official title now. Alright, here we go. I'm in the lobby, boys.
And of course, don't forget the good old round 1 bye. Actually, no, to be fair, you've been playing well recently.
Have I?
Been taking W's off of people.
Yeah, I have. With characters I don't play.
Exactly. You're fully committing to the commentator lifestyle of be washed and take games that you have no right to take.
Right, yes, get it. SB, focus miss. Spawning on opposite sides of the stage, but that's okay. That's fine.
As they usually do.
No, I mean to where the names are. What? Ignore me. I got to change my overlay. It's fine.
Do you have to change your overlay?
No, I just have to hit the swap button. But that means change. That means doing something, dude. I want to stand still. Look, I want to play that fighting game character that lets me stand still. Okay.
Olimar.
Sure. This has been a scrappy one so far between SB and Focus Miss. We've already seen a giant punch landed, but it was a weak hit, I believe.
And look how much he drifted back to get that up air conversion.
Oh, that just killed! Like 87.
The buff
think
was
after
insane.
SB, you think after SB got hit by that many from MMJ, he would be slightly more ready for that. But Focus Miss clearly just like, yo, if it's gonna work.
Yeah, he was watching the stream like, dang, I've taken some notes here. Just
Like,
up
is
B
that
the
how
note.
we play this matchup?
We charge Giant Punch, we up B, and we Giant Punch, and that's it.
Giant punch, back air, and up B, the only moves you need.
Have we seen SB take down Focus Miss before?
No.
Quick check in the tapes. SB, Focus Miss. SB was sent to losers by Focus Miss 2-1 in week 5. Let's see. Focus Miss, I believe, only loses to Weech. Really.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He's pretty much only
consistent.
second to the Luigi.
And now Lucretio sitting in grand finals.
SB has also lost 2-1 to Focus Miss way back in week 1. So these guys have met a couple times before, but Focus Miss always coming out the victor.
Wow.
And back when they used to play in UFG, I want to say Autumn was the one that Focus Miss won. They played many times, and SB got slapped every single time.
Oh boy, it seems we're witnessing a similar degree of slapping right now with a full 120% lead.
This is obviously on a thin stage though, so this was this.
Yeah, this was not a
Focus Miss
stage.
choice or.
I mean, it would have been because he would have been higher seed, but this would. You ban this straight away against DK. You ban this and you ban PS2 and you take what's left.
Oh,
Alright, never mind.
take it,
Excellent tactical decision there from SB, leaving this ban open so SD could throw away that stock.
Yeah, he did it against Braille Boy, he's doing it against Focus Miss, that's the answer, dude. Just leave them
Truly.
open to pineappling and they'll pineapple themselves.
You know, a true tactician has nothing to fear. But you do have to fear that unless Focus Miss drops it 2 out of 2 times. Focus Miss's accuracy looking like the move that he named himself after.
The Sonic Boom.
Oh boy.
going deep for the back air.
Oh, catches him with the up
dodge. Again, SB, why are you pressing that button? You know that move doesn't stage spike. Come on.
But does he know that?
So,
It doesn't stage spike.
a little bit of a maybe he knows it now, but a little bit of a sketchy one there. A couple of
I didn't know
SDs
it.
on each side.
It doesn't stage spike because it's
Elixir
really weak multi
has
hits.
an incredibly large Smash knowledge brain up there, sadly, and we are not as fortunate.
Is
That's
it
why
one
we
of
got
those
him.
It's okay, as long as
semi-spike
Ricey
moves?
hasn't made the graphic of Kirby pointing to a whiteboard that says,
Got him,
"Y'all don't
GG."
know anything."
That's the only anything on there is public knowledge. Anything that is not is an Elixir special.
Yeah, so in that situation, because those multi-hits are so weak, they don't actually give you enough knockback to put you in a tech situation. You will actually just be grinded up against the stage. The only thing that can maybe stage spike you is the final hit, but considering Focus Miss grab ledge, that was not going to come out at all. So in that situation, you just hold B.
Wait.
And in fact, if you learn the beefy smash dude's option select, you guaranteed won't have to deal with that situation ever.
Wait, this is PS PS1, right? Didn't you say
No, this is
versus
PS2.
Donkey Kong? Oh, you ban.
You banned this stage as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alexo said this and Smashville are the no-nos, and we have hit them both in a row. So, evidently some difference of thought going on in SB's mind. He's still a little bit of a lead. Admittedly.
I mean, he's in death percent now. Now that he's put Focus Miss at 120, he is in death percent. And you see it immediately. He goes for the pivot grab under the platform. He's like, yo, give me that stop, boy. And he's playing so defensively now, still within that ding-dong range.
Ooh, another grab.
Oh.
Making it even easier for him to get up throw up head by reducing the amount of percent that he has and giving DK rage. Interesting decision there, SB. Are you sure you thought about that one correctly?
Surely you could have gone for a kill move instead of the Nosferatu.
I don't know, but oh, excellent air dodge there. But and all of a sudden, this
How's
is
he
very
living?
much. And he catches him up airing.
Oh my word!
Sits him all the way down.
I'm waiting for the down downs. I saw one. He's in down mode. He can feel it. He knows. There it is. He knows. He's trying to parry them. There's no reason for him to be standing there. And he's just letting the Levin Sword get wasted. If he doesn't aggress, then that retreating nair can't hit him.
There it is.
And you see
No.
the downside to the UI buff is not only is it easier for Robin to know how much charge she has left, but it's easier for the rest of us plebs that don't bother to learn all of her charges to figure out when it's time to go forward. And now here we are, and this is why you don't go to this stage against Donkey Kong from the Donkey Kong Country games.
Feels like Focus Miss is so happy to just sit and wait for SB to do whatever he's doing, and then just come straight in, slap on 40%, and then repeat. It's so comfortable right now.
I think you'll find Donkey Kong is from Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, but
Yes,
fine.
yeah. Sorry, I haven't played Mario Sonic 2020. I wasn't aware that he was in the franchise. Yeah. That's a lie.
Okay, I'll let you get away with it.
I played way too much of that game. It was one of my top 3 games from EGX. I don't know why.
Dude, it was sick. It's sick. Whoa.
There's something very funny about watching Princess Peach kick Tails in the head.
Oh,
giant punch
on the get up. That's 2-stock. Focus
That
Miss.
is.
All right.
Well, we can't see either of those stages now again, in theory, unless SB opts for one of them again.
And SB has decided that, you know what, taking DK to one of his best stages didn't work. Taking him to his second best stage didn't work either. Why don't we take him back to one of those stages?
We've only got 7 other stages to try.
You know, one of the very large stages, and we're going.
Wait, no!
Wait, it's actually
No!
Oh,
did it happen? Are we right back to PS?
oh dear.
We are right back to PS numero uno. SB feeling confident in this stage
Alright, so what's the question up to?
for some reason.
That's an Xbox ad. Alright, so back to our Pokemon Stadium 2. SB does have a lead.
I mean, he did last game as well, and then that
Is true.
quickly ended up going down the drain.
So Focus Miss is quite expertly gaining rage here
Yeah.
and using up Robin's charges. Very, very good gameplay there from him. I like his retreat. Man, this Xbox Game Pass ad is still going, huh?
Cool.
He's got the sword.
Playing money somehow.
There it is.
Alright, so I can see that Lucretio is practicing against a red DK. It's entirely plausible that he too thinks that maybe going to Pokemon Stadium 2 was a throw combo that got dropped by Focus Miss.
That was a clean segue there.
I do my best.
Missed.
Man,
But
you
I
know
mean-
what? It was a start to this stock from SB, about 100%, and it's just instantly returned.
But there we go. SB with the lead.
No sword to be seen.
And now SB needs to camp for as long as possible until that Levin Sword comes back, because every stray hit is going to cost so much more when it trades with the lemon seal.
Oh, read it
Yeah.
and weep.
You know, he threw that book at MMJ earlier, but it looks like Focus Miss was the one reading the book. The book of SSB. You maybe shouldn't be handing out your autobiographies to people that might be facing you in bracket soon.
Oh, that combo, just the fire to forward there 3 times.
Actually, I
another
read his
surely.
autobiography, so I know why he's called SB. He actually played Sonic and Brawl, and someone called him Sausage Burger one time, so there you go.
Oh, I didn't have that in my
Yeah.
version. Was that like the director's cut?
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Oh, surely.
There it
so-
is.
Cleaning him up right now. SB with almost a full stock lead to his name, and is just, catching these side Bs over and over again.
Catching the
and-
back airs.
He's catching something of himself.
Luckily for SB there, that wasn't final stocks. If it was final stocks, I can guarantee you that a 4th back air was coming.
Yeah.
But Focus Miss quite rightly able to read the stock count and doesn't throw the game trying to get a back air stock.
Yo, I would have been
Not
hyped,
trying to
though.
end up on...
You give them a game, but you get the mental advantage back in your side, and then you go into
You give them a game, but you end up on Yeet Smash. Like our boy Dark SDW did for his plays like 2 weeks ago.
That is true.
Absolute mad lad.
Lemons getting absolutely sauced whilst he was playing Overwatch at the same time. Cargo.
Oh,
Alright,
Can he
good
spike
air
this?
dodge.
oh, right back up.
And a back throw. We go again. Welcome to the jungle, my doggies. And he's
Missed
thrown it
that.
away.
Jungle,
Focus
they
Miss,
take over the jungle. The jungle is over. There's none left.
We did not have the budget to have a fully fledged... Whoa, why would you do that when you
There
have
was
no
a forest
Elvis?
fire.
Oh, catches the up B into the forward air.
Not gonna kill though. Good
Why,
air dodge there.
Focus
for
Miss-
Focus Miss.
He hasn't been using the up B. That's why he's not winning. Where's the up B?
Jesus Christ.
The anti-SB move.
That back throw killed so fast. I could not mentally process that at all.
Why do
Just
I
kinda
think that
clapped his hands
Focus
on it.
Miss
He
might be
disappeared.
able to... Oh, nothing.
go on,
I was
Ollie.
never going to say anything.
That was
Yeah, it sounded
hard.
sounded like you were in the middle of a thought there.
Might be able to pick the next stage because we're going to game 4, ladies and gentlemen.
So, I
Right,
mean,
no Frios.
Focus Miss has now got the opportunity to pick a stage, as we see, but what do we go for? If the 2 easiest stages have already been taken away by
Oh, that's a
SB
good
giving them
point.
to him,
That's
where does he
very,
now
very
go?
good
What's the
point.
3rd best stage?
Battlefield?
Oh, yeah.
Probably TNC actually, but he went to Battlefield last time, I believe. Man, I need to minimize Discord because that update ready button has been speaking to me, and I cannot wait to hit it midway through commentary.
Update ready button.
Yeah, I see a hey, it's time to
Yeah,
update,
you can
and
see it.
I keep looking at it. I'm like, yo, I should click that.
Yeah,
and I was like,
you
I
just-
should not.
The habit. Oh, it's Lilat. With Lilat
Ah.
in here.
This is not the triplat I was expecting. Maybe the other triplats were banned. We do actually have 3 of them in this rule set, so if you need to go to a triplat, you can definitely get there, even if it's not the one you wanted.
Give me a Hex Plat stage.
Town and City, well, big battlefield.
Ooh.
No.
Oh,
I mean-
not off the top.
Town and City's sort of a tri-plat. It's got 3 plats.
Yeah,
It's true.
got that soup
Oh.
bowl.
Is that it? No.
Oh, I thought I
be
wonder
a
if he
back
was trying to
throw.
go for back throw.
Yeah, maybe just missed input there.
How does he recover when he's under stage, right?
With
You
difficulty?
press the shield button is usually what I would recommend to people. But this is looking like a dominant game for Focus Miss. No more messing around, getting as much rage as possible to cheese a kill. He's just going straight to step 2, which is cargo up throw to victory.
Yeah.
Make this man feel like a celebrated player manager, being thrown into the air, and alright, really thought he'd thrown away that stock, but he still did have the jump.
Oh, good use of the sword. Didn't get caught though, so no more shenanigans with that. Spot dodge. Yeah, again, it's the arc fire into the grab or the Nosferatu, which we often see from SB. Getting avoided.
SB bringing it almost all the way back. Only 4 or 5% in it.
But drifting in a little bit too far. Really? Arc fires out of disadvantage like that? Playing with no fear.
You'll never see it coming. The sword bailing him out of that down B.
I like the focus miss is also mixing up the way he comes in, and we finally see the landing up throw into up air.
Do you know what? I think you just ban every stage versus Donkey Kong.
Yeah, it really just banned the game. I think the reason he's gone for this is these side platforms are easier to jump from. They are like they're not too high, so you can jump to them. I think a place like Univer, the platforms are too high for him to jump. We get the back version of Nosferatu, a good mash out there, meaning that the extended damage that a back hit of Nosferatu does is going to get negated.
If SB can just clean this stock up, he's healed himself back down to 15%, and he's going to be in an even better position. There it is.
And he now does have one Nosferatu left, so the moment that he lands that, he's going to get a free book. But at the moment, he's just getting a knuckle sandwich.
Goes aggressively. Just catching the monkey hands. There it is.
And there it is. Immediately forward tilts the book, but doesn't put too much use to it.
Oh no. You ain't got no more, my dude.
There it isn't.
But he's back up to even.
What was that? What are all these items?
Just there's item books, swords flying everywhere. There's monkeys flying around on spaceship. I don't know what's going on, but SB has brought it all the way back and is trying to clean up this, taking it to... What would this be, game 4? Is this game 3 right now? Oh no,
we are on game 4. So
this is game 4. We're trying to
take that to a 5th and final game. This would not be the first one that Focus Miss has gone to today, but retreating back and this time they were pressing so many buttons. I really like that Focus Miss chose to just not try and challenge there.
No 11
maybe
sword.
SB's getting a little antsy.
This would be our first game 5 today, I think. Oh, catches it in the wind.
On stream, yes, for sure. And the fire is going to connect. Going to give him more than enough time to get that 11 sword back on, and the thunder should be up soon as well.
Giant punch is ready though as well. You know, Focus Miss likes to just chuck them out.
But he can't lose on stream.
Conversion!
So he's going to have to go to game 5 and win it.
Here we go.
I think that caught him overextending a little bit there, trying to use the side B to try and catch him running in, but gonna trade with the Arcfire, and a 5th and final game will decide who will be going on to fight Weege, sitting there comfy in the losers finals.
Yeah.
SB. Ready for the reverse sweep, poised to take it over Focus Miss for like the first time maybe ever? Would that not be the ultimate storyline? It's a run back on Lilat.
Wow. No switch to Battlefield for Focus Miss here.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright. I think overall it's a fine pick. If he's going to be going for cargo throws, cargo throw setups, Lilat does work very, very nicely for him. And this time shielding from the ledge.
Ooh.
Maybe SB will be going for Nosferatu.
Oh, strings.
Lilat's so jank for recovering, man.
I honestly really like the amount of pressure the Focus Miss is keeping. He's staying inside that sort of boxing game and recognizing that SB is starting to be a little bit consistent on those timings.
The MMJ special.
SB has learnt though to hold shield through. Oh, that's a deep cargo throw.
He has learned to hold shield, but was it all just that Inception mind game where he's like, I need you to hold shield, and he's like, excellent. All according to Keikaku.
The conditioning. It's the
It
plan.
was a perfect opportunity to tell everyone how much you love Naruto, Ollie, but you missed it.
I love. Wait, do they say that in Naruto as well? I mean, probably.
That is definite. I mean, Shikamaru might. I don't know. He's a smart lad.
Death Note. I love Death Note. Let's go.
That's it. That's not either, do they?
Yeah, that's where it's from. It's from the bad fan translation of of Death Note, where they insisted on not translating Keikaku and then translating it directly underneath.
Pogchamp. Anyway, so we haven't seen any upbeat on stage actually land. SB does seem to have completely countered the strategy.
The drop
fails
11
him out.
sword. You know, a true tactician has nothing to fear. SB is clearly playing with the cosmic brain out here, looking like the actual spaceship that they're fighting on.
This is so even, just like last game. They're actually matching blow for blow right now.
And I don't know whether I'd want to slow this down as Focus or not. You don't have the projectile game ready to play this matchup.
I mean, he is slowing it down.
Oh no, he waits too long. That's too slow.
slowing it down, but he's still getting caught at the ledge. I think that's the main thing. Like, in the games where Focus Miss does stuff like that and says, you know what, it's time to throw hands in center stage, then he definitely has an advantage. But the moment he gets stuck at that ledge, DK's weaknesses really come to light.
Boys, 0-0, final stock, game 5. Oh, this is hype. This is usually where a commentator says who wants it more, but I mean, I think we know that's a load of bollocks. But either way, who wants it more?
You know, I think the man that is trying to not get a contract violation nearly just straight up just threw it away. Elwin does have a spike hitbox. He nearly just straight up was like, nah, I'm out, bro. Dinner is ready back on Earth.
Oh, comes right off the stage and he
Can he get
stuck
back?
under. The ledge has not been his
Stuck at the
friend.
ledge. He has made it back using that center platform, but once again, we're playing from this right-hand side. It has not been kind to him. But no Levin Sword on deck. This is the time that he needs to go. Reads an air dodge, but doesn't commit to the punish.
This game's gonna end. This game's gonna end.
Oh,
We're not
there
gonna
it
stage
is!
fight. It's a forward air. Cleans it right out. SB takes it. The reverse sweep completed.
Wow. He's finally done it.
He's got to be feeling great about that one. Lilac coming through from him. He picks the stages that were worst for him, and then Focus Miss chooses 3 stages that he just proceeds to win on. I just props to SB, dude. The fortitude through that stage, through that whole set.
GG's to Focus Miss.
And congratulations, SB. Your prize is Fleecy Gibbles.
Your prize is another interactive experience against Luigi. And I believe these two have played each other as well, haven't they?
Yes.
Very shocked if they have
Quite a few
not.
times.
SB was sent to losers and eliminated by Weege in week 3 and sent down in week 2 as well. But in week 3, Grand Finals was a 3-2 victory for Weege. So SB's got the kit to take the games from Weege, who hasn't looked quite as clean as I'm used to seeing him play so far today in that game against Kushir. So I think SB, he's on the kind of form where he's pulled the reverse sweeps out to take out Focus Miss. I think he's got a real shot here.
Man, this is some exciting stuff. I'm loving these best of 5s. If this is best of 3 still, we wouldn't have seen SB walk away with the win. This has been such a good top 8. We've seen the upsets, Lemons dropping out, 0-2. Seen the Lucretio versus Weege. We've seen SB finally conquering over Focus Miss and over Browboy. But it's coming to this this penultimate match now. Losers finals. Just waiting on the arena code. Man.
Crazy that Focus Miss he doesn't get upset, this guy. He's so consistent.
He
Only
lost on
loses
stream.
the Weege, and then finally now, Focus Miss loses on stream. SB knocks him down in the finals week of all times. He finds what he needs to take down that nemesis.
And again, the last time we saw SB in week 6, I think he got like 9th or something. So just completely turning it around. I actually believe he's taken Weege to like a game 5, I think. I could be
SB
wrong.
has, yeah. He took him to a game 5 Grand Finals of week 3.
This might be doable for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to be hard. It's going to be tough.
No doubt about that.
And I'm surprised. I would have expected to see chat lit up with the SB support from Browboy.
SB gang!
SB gang. We're all honorary SB gang right now. Just on the run that this guy's put together.
The above the M25 lads popping off.
I'm gonna
And
have
we've got
to...
2 lads from above the M25 and Weege. Still left in bracket.
Very true, very true. I've put Gers in the lobby and we've got both players, so I guess once you guys are in, we're good.
Yeah,
I'm
apologies,
really
I was-
good at getting grabbed. Okay, so they're going PS in game 1. Cool.
Apologies, I am on my way.
No worries. They are waiting for us. So
It is good that everyone knows how many casters we have.
Yeah.
Not a sporadic amount, as we've had it previously.
Purely random number of people joining the lobby at any one time.
Anywhere between 0 and 3.
Potentially 4 if Lemons had jumped in. Just suddenly there's just people everywhere. Danish jumps in for no reason.
Hey, Danish, where are you? Come on.
Ricey comes in to drop stats only.
Oh, Ricey stats. Is he our PG stats?
Yeah, he's our little
is.
Tapo Kids cosplayer. So Fleecy going straight for the grabs, knows what's going on here, and he's going to get one started.
Doesn't convert it into the up B, but still 38% to nothing. You're gonna take it, but also a sword with 3 hits does more percent. Wow, hitting hard.
SB escaped that early pressure. Fleecy did not let up coming out the gate, but SB managed to stabilize, get himself a bit of stage control, and now has himself a lead.
Fleecy's so good at avoiding using his double jump until he absolutely has to off stage. That's probably why people struggle so much to take him down. He never wastes it.
Yeah, Luigi without a jump is a very dead character, which is why a lot of people are saying that you should try and edge guard him as much as you can, because at some point he has to burn that jump.
Ooh, that's a clean stock taken up by SB. Only 52% on him. He's been winning out
He's
so
looking
hard.
clean, yeah.
He's looking incredibly clean. Fleecy just not really sure how to get in, how to get anything started.
When you got to think about it, like, Fleeky's sitting there a little bit cold. He did have a little bit of time to wait and relax and cool off after his game against Lucrecio, but SB's coming in with the hot hands, having played 5 games back-to-back, 3 straight wins. But some DI that is not as good as Lucrecio sitting in that winner's side is going to cost him that stock. Only 20% was built.
Alright, avoiding the grabs. Doesn't have the mobility of Rob, but still successfully avoiding it whilst getting damage in for himself and keeping Fleecy off that stage arc. Fire at the ledge again. I like how throughout the tournament we've seen people adapting to that arc fire. It doesn't seem to be that much of an issue anymore nowadays for most of these players, but SB then goes, okay, I've got many other tools, in my toolbox that I can use to get you. There's the grab at 0%. Doesn't get it.
Got another drop.
Fleecy, honestly, I feel like he's fishing super hard for these grabs and getting punished a lot for it, but the stage spike, that'll get the job done.
Who needs a 0 to death?
But honestly, Fleecy he's not looking as clean as we thought. As we said, he's taken a bit of extra damage. He's fishing too hard for that grab. He dropped the combo. He's got another chance, but once again, just nothing comes of it. This is not what we're used to seeing here.
Maybe he needs to spend some time in that lab, just like Lou is between games, instead of maybe sticking online and just chilling. Chilling in the Twitch chat. Maybe you should be warming up those hands.
Who knows
Making
if
sure
he's
that
doing
combo is
both?
on deck. Multitasking.
Well, that was very, very low from SB. That's an unfortunate mistake. Another air dodge by the ledge punishes him.
Is that
I do
3
wonder.
times?
Yeah, he's done it a lot.
That one wasn't even like a, oh, I missed a stage spike or I misread what was happening. He just kind of tripped off the stage, air dodge falls his way down, and just no recovering at that stage.
Yeah, sometimes you buffer an air dodge by the ledge when you were trying to roll. It's the buffer system is a great system that everyone loves and has no issues with at all.
Nope.
Glad that we got that one cleared up. For our,
I'm sure SB after his 3rd SD of the night is absolutely thankful that it's in the game.
For all the Nintendo stuff in the chat, we are fully in favor of our buffered air dodge overlords, and we will never question. Thanks.
Yes.
Grr.
That's
my thoughts on the air dodge.
So besides the SD and the stage spike, the really clutch stage spike, SB was just running over that game, honestly. He was so in control at all times and just had it snatched out from under him with a couple of mistakes. It's halted SB's momentum. As you said, he was coming off those 3 wins and he was playing so well the first half of that game. It's come to a grinding halt, and I want to see if he can keep that level of play up because it was working wonders for him.
I don't know how I feel about those grabs constantly being dropped, though. It's
The stage pick, we're going to Univer.
Okay. I'm fine with that. I like
Yeah,
it.
it's going to be an interesting one. I despise this stage, but I hate a lot of the Pokemon stages.
Wait, why?
Kalos sucks, Universe sucks, and Pokemon Stadium is
What did they ever do to you?
You see, I play Zelda, so this stage, actual doo-doo.
Right.
Oh yeah, the
You want
up
it
B will.
up B? You want it up B? Tragic.
Yep.
Instant death. It's like, this is a fun stage that should be on every single rule set. And then Kalos, I just don't like at all. Hate it.
SB is also just completely wiped out Fleazy's first stock again.
Yo.
Like,
Yeah, so his momentum hasn't been halted. It has just been increased,
chance.
but now, and he's dropped it again.
Again.
This time he overcompensated. He was drifting forward, maybe to try and catch forward drift, but SB instead holding in.
SB just like, oh, I'm committed to this, but actually just keeps up, and it's still a 2-stock game after such a strong start.
0 to death again. Yeah, comes in off the heaven platform, goes, you're not touching me before I kill you. Give him a little jab to the side, finish him off.
In this turn-based game, it does appear to be SB's turn to get that stock, and Luigi apparently outspeeding at some point, taking advantage back.
I feel like Fleacy should just commit to the normal engagements as opposed to going for this grab. That's what was getting it done for him and got him that win against the Cratio, and the grabs are clearly just not having the effect that we want them to have at this stage. But when he's not bothering with it, he is actually just running over SB himself and cleans up the stocks just as fast. So maybe it's just time to just go with what's winning, I guess.
Yeah, excellent roll timing.
I think the interesting thing is, sometimes when you think about characters like Ike, where their game plan is very much put air on your shield.
Oh,
Ooh.
you don't want to miss those.
And it's just, ooh. I wonder what
grabs.
possibly be going for.
Wow, just wait for it. Easy.
The Gentleman at the Ledge is actually a surprisingly good kill option. Very much underrated as one of Robin's jank options. But it is there. And it will take a stock if you're not ready for it.
Oh my goodness.
Again, doesn't get grabbed, but that's still 79% from Fleacy. It just seems like, why not just go for those every time?
That's the work that's winning him this game, and the dozen or so missed grabs have all they've done is really earn him a slap from a forward air a couple times.
Ooh, nice armor through it with the down B.
But no punish from SB.
Ooh, he's going in so close to him every time. He's drifting in, trying to challenge, and I feel like he's got to worry about an up B or an up smash maybe, or just dying, I guess. Once again.
Real unfortunate there from SB.
Did he have
Doing
enough
everything right until the final point.
on the tome, or
I think so. I think maybe the neutral B was just a misinput.
Did he have
Maybe
a
tried to double jump. Maybe tried to double jump up B or something, or had the double jump sniped and wasn't able to jump cancel out of that neutral B.
Well, it's 2-0. Once again, match point in favor of SB's opponent. We've seen him do it once already tonight. Can he get the run back? Can he get the reverse 3-0? I don't know how. It's looking so... but then again, actually, with the way that all of these first stocks go, it's like, surely he should be winning them, and then he just SDs it, so...
This is a 2-0 brackets close, though, if I ever saw one. Like, SB is looking way better against Fleacy than he did against Focus Miss in the first two games of their set, honestly. So, if these little mistakes can just get cleaned up from SB and he can keep playing the neutral well as he has been, I feel like he's in a position to mount this comeback, but now Fleacy is actually just completely destroying him.
That was some excellent edge guarding. Doesn't kill him, but it's still 111%, at which point, you know, an up smash or anything will finish it off, which you see him fishing for there. Oh, doesn't have the DI.
That is a very different story in this first stock. Fleacy just going for the aerial, not bothering.
I think that was one of the instances of the counter pick working against him there. Because Univer actually does have a higher side platform than the likes of Pokemon Stadium 2, it makes it a lot easier for that down B to kill off of the top in that situation. But now, will he drop?
oh.
Drops it, and again.
Has he landed one
0
today?
for 4? Not
Or
a
at least
single
on stream, that
full
is.
combo that we've seen.
I would like to imagine in his various 3-1, 3-0 scorelines off
Yeah, he
stream,
did
he was
get it,
able
yeah.
to pick up too.
But I mean, this is about to be a 3-0 that has not looked very reliant on that whatsoever. Still holding on to this first stock as well. SB, not too much percent filtered up here, but if he can clean that one, the gentleman once again do the work for
Nice
him.
spacing there from SB, forcing him into a situation where he couldn't neutral get up because the Arcfire would hold him in place for that forward air, but also couldn't roll on because that gentleman was ready and waiting to open the door.
Suddenly he's back to 70%, and it's an even game. Oh, and
And no tech!
the first time we've seen him go for that, I believe, on stream today, and gets rewarded massively for it.
Huge change there from SB. And I think that's one of the other things for this stage that just makes it really good for stage spike situations compared to Kalos.
SB's final stock, potentially.
See if he can hold it together and not drop it off the stage like he had before, but another grab. Could this be the chain, the time that he lands it?
it.
He's done it! There it is! Weed comes through clutch at the end, restoring the faith, and he does secure that 3-0.
Bang, bang indeed. Grand finals time. Weege heading through. GG's to SB.
Very
Coming in third
unfortunate.
place, yeah.
A great effort by SB for sure.
And, you know, after getting that reverse 3-0 against Focus Miss, you can still go away happy, getting
Absolutely.
4th place here at the NUEL for the winter season of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch working title.
Third place, I believe, no?
Third place? Yeah, third place even.
Yeah.
Yeah, so top 3,
He gets a prize.
outplacing a seed.
Top 3 SB. What is the prizing?
I am searching it now.
Danish.
He said it with confidence. The commentator's
Super
fatal mistake.
Smash Brothers Ultimate. Third place, £15 Nintendo eShop credit. Second is
Nice.
£25, and first is £30, and prize to be announced. What's that prize? 'Cause it's-
£30 and a bus fare home.
I don't think it's been announced yet, as far as I'm aware. Daydash!
Finish
the
in a
knowledge.
meeting.
Oh no.
Oh,
Maybe they're deciding it. Maybe it's no longer
Yeah.
to be decided.
We're gonna get the hot breaking news as soon as it drops. Do we know if Lucretio is coming to us?
Yes, it should
I feel like that
Yeah,
would
he
be
should
the
be.
easier option.
Right after this advertisement here on the Switch, and Lucretio just got a sub. Let's go, Lucretio. hasn't even won the tournament yet, and he's really getting subs. Clearly, he's just getting the power up.
Yeah. Spirit Bomb.
Did we get everyone on stream to... No, we didn't get Lemons or the Saga, so we didn't get the 7th places, but that's fine. That's...
Sad we didn't get Lasaga on stream, just for more Wii Fit nonsense, but still got some excellent gameplay so far, and a wealth of characters, must be said. So much DK. I'm surprised that DK is the one most common pick out of everything.
Right, loser's side.
Lucretio is on his way. I can hear him typing in the room code.
Some sort of
My
weird spy
ears.
cam situation that Alexa has in his room.
I'm not even listening to the stream. I just have like that such attuned hearing.
Yeah.
Can hear him all the way from Warwick.
Fleecy picking the stage. What does he pick?
Okay. Where did we start last time?
All right.
question. They spent a lot of time on Battlefield.
It was Battlefield,
right?
It was Battlefield, PS2.
And then TNC.
But we getting Lilat.
Oh, baby.
A
Love some
triple.
Oil Islet.
I'm not surprised after. I mean, he is 0-2 on Battlefield, so it doesn't make sense to go back to a stage you know that you haven't won on, even if they have been close.
He's identified. does not need to wait for a third one. And
Did you know
Lilac,
that Lucretio doesn't like cheese?
I mean, is there anyone that's a massive fan of cheese?
I like cheese. Cheese is pretty good.
I want to do a straw poll. I want to do a straw poll for the winner.
What? Whether they like cheese or?
No.
Now, chat, let us know. 1 in the chat if you like cheese. 2 in the chat if you do not like cheese. 3 in the chat if you think that Weege is gonna get the bracket reset. And 4 if you think the number 1, wait, not number 1
Number
seed,
7
number
seed.
7 seed is gonna beat the number 1 seed here in Lucretio. As we go to game 1 here on Lilac Cruise of our grand finals here at the NUEL Winter Smash.
Ooh, got a little bit of combo going. He's not. Oh, a nice little air dodge to get him out of trouble. Very close.
Does this work? Can I post
Is
the
that
straw
on-
poll?
Oh,
There
but
it
he gets it anyway on the get up. That's a very powerful start here for Fleecy Kibbs in this grand finals.
Alright. Getting mashed on a little bit here is Lucretio.
When Lucretio got out of the grab combo, is that Lucretio like being good and DIing and air dodging, or is it from Fleecy?
It's a little bit of both. I was listening to. He's literally explaining how to play this matchup to his stream whilst he plays it.
During
Well,
a
I
grand
mean-
finals. Wow.
Yeah.
We'll take his word for it when he wins.
Ever an
Apparently,
educator
full stop down.
is the man.
Right, I've dropped a straw poll in Twitch chat and Discord.
Well, the Twitch chat, it got yeeted almost as fast as Lucretio's.
Hardcore censored.
Then I didn't drop it in Twitch chat. That's a lie. I put words.
You put the squiggly star boys.
I
And
did.
Lucretio drifting back to center stage, reading the roll but not getting anything off of it, is actually looking at a pretty sizable deficit here on this game 1.
Oh, another cleanup there. Weed is
Very
looking-
sizable.
Looking like a changed man right now. For a couple of shaky sets, he's looking ready to take the fight back and get this reset.
Alright, let me get the
Grinding.
reflection there.
If only it wasn't Rob,
Opportunistic.
dude. If only it wasn't Rob.
That was so opportunistic. I sort of like that he didn't double dip, as Rob can get back from anywhere, but I'm even more impressed that he actually made it back. Not gonna work on this slanted platform, but he messes it up going for the back air anyway.
And doesn't get the ledge.
Lila!
Excellent pick here from top player Lucretio.
I was so scared, dude. I don't want to see it again. But I mean, he has still got a reasonable lead to his name, and he's looked more or less in control apart from that minor slip up. As long as he can keep it together, no, he still has the
Good parry.
advantage.
I like that Lou drifts back after that nair, not choosing to overextend, recognizing that it wasn't quite the
Oh, the double! There it is! Beautiful
The double
aggression
dare.
there by Fleecy.
See, Lumen knows what's up. Lila is a lovely stage with no jank whatsoever. Perfect starter material. Couldn't agree more.
This is got the best opinions from the Scottish players, dude.
Oh man. Wait, Lumen's Rob player, right? Am I
He is.
correct?
He's
Hell
a
yeah.
master Rob player right now.
Can I guess who he's rooting for then? Perhaps Lucretio? Perhaps. Just a thought. Right. They're not going to run it back on that stage.
Maybe-
No way.
I think he's from coming out of Glasgow right now, so maybe he just gets on the side of Weege because they're both Ouija's.
Oh, hold up. Is there anything we can do about the lag, or do we just have to put up with it?
Yeah, there was a little bit of
If you guys want, I can drop out and you guys can take the rest of top
we can
1.
test it.
Up to
if
you.
you drop out and it's fine, then we'll get you back in, then I'll drop out and see if that helps it, and we'll cycle until we get...
Nah, that's alright. I mean, it'll probably be fine. You guys can hold it down.
We're all on Ethernet, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're not pulling a lemons here.
Yeah. Cool.
But yeah, we haven't had any problems up till now. As far as I
Yeah.
can tell. There was one very slight slowdown like a few games ago, but that's it.
Alright, so you guys will be holding down comms for the rest of the night.
I faced
We've got
Weege
only-
like 3 or 4 weeks in a row. I kind of have to root against him now.
No, Luvan just feels no love for the Ouija. This is true. I think we actually saw a Luman versus Weege set a few weeks ago. The last time I was casting, Luman faced Weege in winners, and that was a rough one, I believe, is how I would describe it.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, if Elixir is sadly leaving us, we have only small brains left. We have merely raw excitement to patch over the holes.
It's okay, that's all you need.
I make high-pitched noise and say I love Naruto. My casting is complete.
As long as Naruto remains a constant here, we'll be able to carry to the end.
Oh, I ban FD in town. Kalos it is. No one saw that one coming, did they?
Hell Supreme.
So I think this is a lag test game.
Sure.
If it's good, though, they'll probably just hop straight into it. So
Yeah. We'll, I imagine just sit in neutral positions and test it out.
yeah, good luck for the rest of the top 3. I shall join the ranks of the Twitch chat. I've been Elixir. I've enjoyed casting with for the NUEL this split, and it was nice casting with you as well, CJ. Hopefully get to do more in the future.
So first opportunity, very much enjoyed. You definitely have so much impressive knowledge about this game. Just to
I have wasted much of my life playing Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo Switch.
Fighting games never a waste.
I have utilized much of my time playing Super Smash Bros. Across various
I have chosen to use my time in this manner, playing fighting games. It looks like
I've not.
But you spent at least enough of it watching Naruto, so that's something. I think please see there is still a smidge of disruption. I believe they have reset those, so I imagine we'll get their report from that. I think at some point there is not that much we can do, and we will have to merely pray to Sakurai for the integrity.
Hands in the air, spirit bomb, lads.
Yeah.
Lend them your energy and your Wi-Fi.
Fire it straight into their router to power it up. So this should be the real deal. Weege 1 up after a very strong lineup before. It's now going on to Kalos here. Lucrecio, I imagine, going to slow this one down significantly to what we saw in game 1.
Cheers, Elixir. Thank you very much. We appreciate the work you do. He's gone now. But he is always in our hearts.
Always, and in our Twitch chats.
Let's go, boys. Right. Oh, what was the straw poll results? I'm gonna check it out and probably end up lagging out the stream because Chrome. Oh, one person voted for Weege. Well, I mean,
the 100% winner.
Exactly.
Complete control of that vote. Full confidence. Went for the charge there, Lucretia trying to catch Lisa coming down, but was interrupted out. So far, has done a decent job at keeping the Luigi away. A lot of neutral air spam on this Kalos, where there's no platform to bridge that gap. And Weege struggling to get some damage together.
Yeah, and again, it's the poking that you're talking about, generally connecting. Focus Mist did a better job of parrying it.
Oh, no!
I imagine no double jump, right?
Yeah, that's what happens if you take the jump. Get that stock up, and now Lucretia's got to run with this one. He plays so well from a lead, this player. You've seen him just completely take control.
Every time!
The duck.
Every single time his opponent gets the gyro, he preemptively ducks it, but they throw it at him anyways. Just throw it up. Right? Why not? I don't know. Can he get a spike? Nah, it's Rob.
Oh, wants for another one. I'm gonna fish this one. A little bit of pressure to clean this one up now. Fishing for the smash attacks as well. You have seen him move away from the grabs a lot. He's not just throwing out a dozen grabs a second, which I really like. It wasn't serving him well, and he has managed to put up a decent performance now, just going for those normal neutral engages, coming in with the aerials and the dash attacks.
Just being a tad too predictable with his options here, though, so Lucrecio, already 5 steps ahead, is prepared for it. Don't know about that smash attack, but it doesn't matter at this point since he's basically already lapped him. Up smash on the roll then. Is finally going to finish off the stock, but 134%. Fleece is still in a poor situation right now. Unless he gets a grab.
Oh, very nice. But let's just imagine he nailed that combo and is now suddenly in the lead. Weege with 150%. The grab goes straight into Rob's body and fails to grab him, but he's got to hold on to this one with both of his hands if he wants to keep this game alive.
Nice, no double jump. Only an up B, and it won't be able to get him back.
No misfire, unfortunately.
Yeah. Man, when do we ever see Lucretio drop SD like that? We just don't. Okay, grab. Is he going to be able to get it here?
The streak. The streak.
Oh! Again, just frame perfect air dodging there from Lucretio. Still 60% though.
Not to be sniffed at all, but here we go back to the ledge. The gyros coming out, trying to keep him stable right now. Has got center stage and is trying to stack up some damage, but the down B, I should say, lets him slip out of that problem. Oh, the full charge.
Charging.
Oh,
Look
for the up B. There's some Hail Marys being thrown out right now, Ollie.
I mean, it's grand finals. You gotta go for it. But then again, it is it's Lucretio that has a bit more to play with, being on the winner side here. Again, ducking under the gyro. Throw it up. Okay, that worked that time.
A lot of regrabs so far on these gyros. Some police wants to get them. Oh, but no. Oh, worried me there.
There it is.
Catches him straight past there. Very, very tight first game. Some slip-ups by both players. Some big plays by them as well. But Weege is going to go 2-0 up and is primed to get this reset done nice and early.
2-0 up?
Yeah.
Impressive stuff, and I'm just going to check that they weren't complaining about lag this time. Same bands, back we go. Okay, back to Kalos. Nothing about lag this time. That was just, yeah, straight accepting it. Weege.
Yeah, imagine
on fire.
Something like 40%, I think, that Lucretio had when he SD'd, 45, something of that nature. So, given that he got Weege up to 75 odd on that last stock, you got to imagine that if I just don't do that again, you know, I'm in a prime position to actually get that game win that he so sorely needs.
Best of fives with the reset available. It's all good. Shouldn't affect your mental too much. Hopefully, at least. And constantly on the retreat is Lucretio with the back airs, with the nairs, with the giant hitboxes, avoiding that grab. But like we said, Fleecy is not going for it anymore. Duck the gyro. Again, I'm gonna have to make some sort of a highlight reel of him doing that.
We need a duck Twitch emote, just to spam whenever he hits it. A duck counter on stream.
Rob crouching. It's insane how consistent he is with it, though. Oh, shoot.
Both just eyeing each other very, very warily from the side of their bubbles.
Right. Can he catch him? No.
Funny. This is fairly even right now. Over 100% for... Gotta be wary, but he can rack up that damage just as quick.
I mean, this is what we expect from a grand finals right here. These two opponents stacked up very nicely against each other. Blow for blow, percent for percent. And then Fleecy takes this, and there'll be 1-1 in sets against each other. So evenly matched there as well.
Oh, the side beat.
Don't drop shield.
Seen it. But he finally brings it out just for that mix-up. Catches Fleecy dropping the shield, expecting something else. Into that first stock up.
Right, no view botting for Smash. No, just no front page. It's not view botting.
No, that's the actual truth.
Good DI on the up smash, avoiding that one. Can he survive that? Yes, he can at 150%.
Oh,
back
but not
air.
that.
Yeah.
This is a big old stage right now. Kalos with a big airy chamber. That means that Luigi's got to put in a lot of work to actually clean that one up.
Combos. Trying to connect, but can't string anything together. I say that as Lucretio finds multiple hits in a row for himself. Tried to go for the grab on the gyro. Oh, there's a grab.
Resets. And that Shoryuken isn't quite going to do it.
Oh, that's why you go Kalos, dude. The ceiling is massive on it.
Then Weege, he slips out of 2 up airs from Rob and gets back down to the stage on 136 and gets the up smash to follow.
You know what? The town and city ban from Fleecy, I think it's better to go FD Kalos ban because the ceiling's so high and you kill off the top most of the time with your down B, with the up B, with the up smash. that I'd personally prefer Town to City, I think. And Rob, a lot of the time, is able to kill off the sides when he's edge guarding and when he's getting the back airs and stuff like that. But either way, though, Fleecy still has the lead and is still sitting 2-0 in this Grand Finals losers side.
Yeah, and I mean, this large stage has benefited him a couple of times as well. The last... Oh, he lets it go just too early. At least that could have been an opportunity for a punish on the end of that one, but is going to be another even game, more or less. As I was saying, this large stage has benefited him. He stayed alive very late on that that second stop. Just going from one side of Kalos to the other. And he managed to get a kill off that dash attack, but Crucio is very wary now. Going to take his time. Cover nice and high, use that full gas chamber. To, not a great choice of words overall. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. But oh, he's got a nice little string coming through. Oh,
there it is!
Down there again!
That's the reset. We're going through the Grand Finals Part 2 from a 3-0 off of Weege there. Grand Finals reset.
Great use of that down air throughout that set. Some really pivotal stocks cleaned up by following Lucrecio down and making sure that Rob can't just get that automatic recovery. Now we are going to have that reset. So that was on... so we had 2 Kalos games, and the first one was Lilat. So a lot of different stages being covered here. I'm interested to see if we're going to find ourselves on a new one, if Lucrecio wants to try and mix it up, or if maybe still comfortable with Kalos and just needs to try and work out a different way to play it.
Let's see in the chat. Hobanafd, Lila, and Smashville. So... Okay, Lila banned this time. Cool.
So, Battlefield and Stadiums. We're going to go to Stadiums.
I'm chill with that. I'm vibing.
Very incredibly vibing with that. I think that was the... That was the stage that Fleecy took control of in their first set. He got the game win, I think, on Stadium after having a really rough time on Battlefield. Has now gone back to PS, and we'll see if he can put up a similar performance here. All the momentum in his favor with 3 wins in his pocket.
Incredible vibes for Weege, indeed.
Powerful vibes.
Decent combo was coming through for Lucrecio, but of course you always have to watch out against Luigi. If you drop a couple frames in that combo, he gets to press down B and just armor straight through it.
Seems like one of the main adaptations that Fleecy has managed to bring through at this stage in this late part of the bracket is he's not running into the gyro anymore. He's not wasting time trying to pick it up. He's dash attacking through it, or he's aerialing into it. He's getting it grabbed and he's using it to his advantage. He's not spending too much time trying to pick it up. He's not eating as much laser. He has been taking a little bit of damage from it this game, but over the course of the last 3 in that pre-reset Grand Finals, he was not getting chipped nearly as much as was before. But he's going to eat it up smash.
Conditioning him with the back airs at the ledge all the time, making him go for the roll-in, now punishing it. Good adaptation from Lucrecio, but another adaptation to talk about. Like you said, this time, anytime Weege gets the gyro, he's looking for the fire instead of just throwing it straight away, because the fire covers the crouching that we keep seeing.
Yeah. Oh, slips past that back air from Lucrecio with the down B of his own again. Ooh, slips around that laser as well. Needs to clean this stock up, though. A lot of extra credit being earned by Lucrecio, and he gets the roll again. 70, 89% almost, and a back air to boot.
That's the conditioning, man. Maybe Lucrecio spent all of set 1 doing the same thing over and over so that Fleecy comes into this set 2 and just falls for his tricks every time. Good mash.
Great mash and punish with the up smash. So that's going to be a full stock deficit almost. 116%. Back air is going to do it. Side B is probably going to do it. Probably needs to search for a grab. He has been better at landing those in this set than he was earlier today.
He was, but didn't get a punish off of the spin from Rob, and now he's just taking all of that poke damage that we were talking about. It's not getting parried, and he can't find his way in. Another Beyblade. Not going to get the kill, but still forces Fleecy into a bad situation and rolls in again. At least this time Lucrecio wasn't there with the up smash waiting.
Into that late nair. Even more chip damage. 178%. And the air dodge will seal it.
2-1 stocks. Lucretio,
Very
gotta be feeling good.
He's just getting so not again.
Weed's gotta be feeling bad.
Yeah, that is a hard tilt off the face of the earth there from Weege. I mean, it was going to be a tough game to bring back, so maybe he can console himself and just think, I probably wasn't going to win that one anyway. It's fine, doesn't really matter. Let's just move on. We're going to get to this game 3 at 1-1. I actually, wait, did I just completely make that up? That was just first game of
1-0.
transfer.
Yeah.
Just 1-0. Just game 2.
Yoshi's is the call from Fleecy.
Ooh, a new one. We haven't seen any Yoshis yet today.
Straight into it.
Oh,
No, we haven't
got
actually.
Got some Lucretio gang here. We got Spiral KO coming in for the boy.
Nice, very nice.
1, go!
Alright. Again, gonna fish for the grabs. But we know that's not really been a win condition so far.
Knocks him away. Can't get any more conversion, but does get that lead, that damage lead securely in his favor.
I wonder if Lou's been like DIing in and then towards the end just DIs it away, because it's always like the last hit, it doesn't quite get him on the tracking.
Yeah. I mean, if you're kind of 4 hits in, you're thinking, you know, you're at that final stage, you know what you need to do, and then suddenly they're in the wrong place. I guess it's a lot harder to plan for that, I suppose, to change your option midway through the combo, or at least like 75% of the way through the combo.
At the end of the day though, a grab still equals 60%, so who cares if you
Yeah,
get
it just
the
doesn't
kill.
equal a whole stock. Yeah, must feel that.
It's like you get down tilted by Peach, and you're like, well, at least I didn't die. Like, I may have taken a lot of percent.
Still living. Fleecy has been chunked all the way back up to that level, and the up smash will clean up that first stock. Lucretio, once again, it's the first to hit 130, but the second to lose his stock.
And once again, reading the roll in at ledge from Fleecy. He's been going with the option just a few too many times. Ducks the gyro.
How could it be anything else?
He does it over and over and over and over, and a smash attack will clean that stock up.
Went for that spike there to get a nice early kill, but is going to be drifted away from. But 66% build up, make that 72. A lot of pressure at the ledge coming through here right now.
But 0% is that Rob, and that never gets air dodged. I don't think it's worth it getting air dodged actually, because you have to save the air dodge for an aerial. But either way, it's just 3% for Rob.
Yeah. Interrupts the get up attack. Searching for more, but Lucretio only approaching with those aerials, doesn't have any pressure on him to get aggressive. He knows he's got the game in his control once again. And if he can get this game locked in, that's another stock.
Yeah, it just doesn't let him touch him. And the problem with going to Yoshi's, we saw it in the winner's side set, winner's finals. He was just able to camp him out on the triplat of Battlefield and just would not let him ever go for a grab or just approach at all. And Yoshi's is exactly the same. So it's really odd that Fleecy decided to opt into this stage, and it's working out for Lou here as he's leading towards what might be a 2-0 lead in this Grand Finals reset.
Oh no, the triple, but actually what was that sequence? The triple run into gyro into just turnaround up B while Rob just looks on. I'm just not really sure what's going through the head of either player there.
I am in awe.
Very strange setup. Didn't even get the kill with it as well.
Oh.
Still, but the up smash will finally get it, and now he's got a lot of work to do.
Right. He knows what to do. You do not let yourself get grabbed here. It's as simple as that. But 58% off the juggle.
Powerful laser damage through the gyro.
Don't roll in. He's been watching it with the up smashes. Doesn't get it.
Oh, tries to finish it off. Tries to snatch it with that down air. Does have the gyro down. Loses it. If he can get something to go, this is really close. He's got so much rage on Yoshi's as well. The back airs are going to start killing before too long.
Gets back to stage. Gyro misses the grab. An up B
been
could kill
the dash
here.
attack. It's so aggressive.
Oh.
It's a hard commitment there from Weege and easily punished by Lucretia. Takes that second game and now he's 2-0 up in this reset. Completely different story.
Yoshi's story. Let's have a look at the bans. Nothing been called through yet.
Gonna have a wee think about that one.
Same bans. Okay. So Lila and Smashville.
What's he got? What's the play? On the brink of destruction. Lilat.
Matt, I'm so impressed at how Fleecy's able to 3-0 him, and Lucretia is just like, okay, cool.
Oh, well,
I'll come back
dang.
and maybe do the exact same thing straight back to you. They're going to Pokemon Stadium for potentially the final game here of the winter split of Smash Ultimate.
So going back to that first game stage here, which was a win for Lucretia, but evidently it's a stage that Fleecy just knows is beneficial for him, and it's the swap to Toon Link, the mix-up! I am excited, dude. I love Lucretia's Toon Link. I was blessed with it on Monday at the Leicester Weekly, and it's a sight to behold. And when you're 2-0 up, you've got the leniency. He's actually just... Oh, they picked the wrong stage. They went back to Yoshi's. But, like, when you mix up like this, you're 2-0 up, all of the momentum's in your favor, you can just go for a mix-up, swapping characters, and then if it doesn't work, you just go back to Rob, and you've still got another game in your pocket to lose. So I really like this use of his secondary from Lucretia here.
Yeah, I don't really like the use of not changing stage, but that's fine. That's fine. We won't count it in the scoreboard. It's all good. Come on. Switching up now.
Yeah,
flashbacks to getting destroyed by nades. True.
As Elixir correctly says, his true main, the original main, I believe, was the Toon Link. It's always been in Lucretia's arsenal. And there is a lot of pressure, a lot of combo game can come out. The bombs can be very disruptive, and we could see him getting stuck in nice and early.
I mean, so far it's been working out. I mean, Fleecy's just played 5 games trying to adapt to how the Rob works, and all of a sudden, now that there's no gyro anymore. But this is the most mobile Toon Link I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
He just will not stand still.
The grab combos are something to consider, though. You mean, if he's just been learning how to deal with Rob and how to track Rob through the air, and the weight is completely different with Toon Link, and now you've got to completely relearn that in one game to keep yourself in this grand finals. And that's not going to do it for him.
Yeah. I mean, he had to fish for it. It is his final game, otherwise Fleecy is eliminated, but missing the up B, it's just so punishable. And Lou, the Toon Link, it's working out.
A lot of down aerials from Lou. It's a pretty risky option to go for. It's working out very well for him so far, but that's probably something that Weege can look to punish if he's relying on that down aerial a little too much.
Wow, just the wall of projectiles, bombs, arrows, trying to get through it for Fleecy. He's really struggling, and maybe it was, you know, we keep coming back to it, but Focus Miss, one of his strengths was the fact that he could parry these projectiles so well. And if Fleecy was able to do something similar, maybe he'd be able to have an easier time, but he just cannot get in. Finally does, gets the up smash, but after taking 106.2%, this is his last 2 stocks.
It just looks like he's a little lost trying to get in. Like every now and again he can find a gap and get a meaty hit in, but in between that he just gets chipped out so hard. You're still dealing with projectiles, but as you said, he's so mobile, it's so fast. The Toon Link is just moving at such a high speed compared to the Rob. It's really hard for Fleecy to keep up with it. This
Where's the punish?
Punish of some. No, nothing. No. That is just so unfortunate. That can be a grab, that can be a combo and a kill, and the lead back. But the bomb setups. Lucretia, top player Lucretia, with the bomb into down aerial. The kind of thing that only a true Toon Link main knows.
And this is why everyone on Twitter was saying that Toon Link is the best in the game. You can't forget the up B. Last stock now. Fleecy has to pull it out the bag. He has to make an incredible play to try and keep his dream of winning the NUEL Winter alive and getting the £30 plus unannounced prize.
if he wants that unannounced prize, he's got to fight for it. But if he could just get one of those grabs and maybe try and force it through, goes for the up B, that's going to punish. He's still keeping it. It's close. It's not too far gone yet.
He's so antsy with those up Bs. He's got punished twice for it. He lost the stock the first time. 103%. I'm pretty sure he could die to like an up air or a down air at this point. So it has to be perfection from here.
Gets another bomb into down aerial. That will do it at this stage. The boomerangs is so scary for him. Oh,
no, another up B!
And a smash attack.
That's it.
Does it.
3-0.
Oh my goodness. What a turnaround. And doing it with the Toon Link at the final stage. Lucrecio showing us everything. What a game from him, and what a pair of sets, really. They went 3-3 over that reset, but it is Lucrecio with the advantage, and he's going to take the hashtag unannounced prize.
Wow.
Holy Thug finals.
No.
That's gonna stay unannounced, I think.
I'll tell you what, that bracket, that reset isn't on. It's not on stream.
That's not it. That's ignore the bracket on stream, guys. That's fake news up there.
Hold up. Transition. There it is. Our LCQ winner coming through, sweeping everything, taking down our first place from the regular season, the almost undefeated Weege. Incredible stuff. What a great winter split we've had.
Exactly. There's the LCQ Warriors coming through, blazing through the bracket. Weege unseated at the very end. So, of course, just looking at this season as a whole, his performance has been absolutely just stellar. He's completely dominated pretty much everybody who isn't Lucrecio at that point. And I would love to see Weege, if he had an opportunity to show up to more tournaments, get maybe some weeklies and regionals going, because I think he can make some big waves, given what we've seen from him on the NUEL stage.
Alright, it's no cams. Man, my PC isn't good enough to set up cams as well as OBS, as well as blah 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 or whatever. Either way, okay, it's thanks time. We got a long list. Thank you to all the players, of course, immediately. Not possible without them. The admins, casters, Tash for letting us do this, Deanish for doing everything, NUEL, sponsors, ROG, Twitch student, Intel, Red Bull, everyone for watching. Thank you. Just all around. Have a drink on me, except not. I can't afford that. And yeah, cool, good, great smash, and probably see you all in spring.
I hope so.
Yeah, but odds are it'll probably be on twitch.tv/the NUEL 2. That's just the current link you're looking at the moment, but with a 2 on the end of it. So make sure you hit follow there if you aren't already, as well as on this current channel. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I've been Ollie, and we'll see you around.